All right, I'm gonna just wait for the live chat to pump up on the screen. When there's live chat, then I'll know I'm live. I'm just quickly updating the match information as we speak, so it doesn't say the other game. Yeah, cool. Looks like we're live. We're live for another semi-final, another final, another Adelaide final. I could have gone to this game. I had the opportunity to go to this game. I know Lockie and a few of the other criminals are there, but I genuinely am not getting any reward out of these interstate trips, I feel. So there's just no point. Like, I just prefer to have stayed here, watch it on TV, get a stream out of it, not have to worry about traveling there and wasting time on that. I put more content out this week because of it. So, I think I made the right decision, to be honest. I've done the Adelaide Oval enough. Anyways, let me just get the live chat and the live subscriber count and all that up. Well, I think I've got the live subscriber count up, but I haven't got the live likes and all that, so I'll get that up. But I haven't got the live likes and all. 51 in. I want to get a good amount. I would love to get a few more subscribers, because I feel like this week has been about as unrewarding of a week on the channel as I've ever had. I've put out, like, every day I've been working hard on content, and I've gained less than 100 subscribers for it, so I feel like I've got to change up some sort of a strategy. I really just feel like what I do on the channel is just not very rewarding anymore, which sort of sucks. It does feel that way. Melbourne Fan TV, Jurassic Bros. Hopefully there's no booing. Well, there won't be well, there will be booing, but it's the booing that occurred last week was a different booing. Yeah, all right, I'm going to do the graphic now. I'm going to fix that. So, no, 8th of... Really, I don't think I've ever seen a final where 8th and 1st have gone up against each other. And I'm tipping Hawthorn here. Coming to Q Clash. Nah, won't be George. Look, I'd love to go and all that, but it's just I'm not getting reward for my trips, and I've got to save money and time and all that. What is that sound? And again, I couldn't get a ticket. Like, they sold out straight away, so I'm just like, nah. I'd rather stay in Melbourne. I might even head out to the AFLW. I know Keely's playing, so maybe do that. I've got an IRL stream idea tomorrow, but I feel like I'm putting too much effort sometimes for just little reward. With what I do, I feel like this week has been really by a lot of effort, and just haven't got shit from it at all. I just feel like I'm just getting used and abused in a way, which is not great. Who do you think is going to win, Hawthorn or Adelaide? I've tipped the Hawks. Sorry, I think the Hawthorn will get the win. I know they have Rochelle back. I know he's a sub, but I have tipped the Hawks. Kind of after last week. I like going for the underdog team in finals as well, and they are the underdog team. G'day, Sammy. Yeah, exactly. No, challenge accepted. If the Suns, I don't think you'd be the man for that. Well, you might be, but what would the best way of getting a ticket for the Collingwood Gold Coast game? Say the Suns win. I will be backing the Suns big time. It's alright, Cuddy. Maybe the views are low. I don't think it should make much of a difference. I just think I need to change the strategy. So the off season, I'm gonna probably start looking at posting more non-footy videos and seeing what does well, what doesn't, what do well. I'm being honest, being genuinely honest with all that. Because it's going to get to a stage where I can't keep doing this. So, like, I've got to find other sources of revenue. Because it's just not fully sustainable anymore, which sucks because I have so much of a passion in this, but just maybe I'm not doing it right. Adelaide Hawthorn, last game 101.87. I can get you on straight away, but will cost. Yeah, fuck, I'd pay. I don't really care, to be honest. I'll send you a flick tomorrow, but I'll probably head to the AFLW on the Saturday as well, and then head back and watch the game on stream. I might do an IRL stream beforehand tomorrow as well, like early in the day on Saturday, because I really need to get good value out of all the IRL shit that I'm doing. And I got the idea of maybe filming part of the Telstra ad live. I don't know how many people would want to watch that, but I make it sort of entertaining. Maybe we can even set up, like, I know I've been talking about all that, but I would happily do an overnight stream for $400 tonight. So I'm going to put that up on screen. And if it happens, it happens. But I don't think it will. But just in case. Yeah, cheers, Andy. I just want to get... Yeah, I got to keep growing the other social media platforms. Because I know creators that I feel don't put as much effort as me in some ways. And they get so much more from it in terms of money through the ads on TikTok and Instagram. So I just feel like editing for 15 hours and then getting a video out and that gets like less than 10k views and that's all I'm making, I just feel like isn't worth my time personally. And I don't want to complain and sit here and go, oh, you know, life sucks and all, but I wish I could be a little bit easy with all that. I feel like people can relate with that. Start the dono goal. G'day, Sarah. Yeah, I'm just getting the graphic on the screen quickly prepared. I've got like maybe a couple minutes just to fix that. What's the head-to-head? I don't remember the head-to-head. Can't tell you what the head-to-head is. I'm going to have to lie. I'm good, Sarah. I'm good. 120.9. What's your tip? Hawthorn, Adelaide? Yeah, I've gone the Hawks. Hawthorn by 6. I'm on board the Hawk bandwagon. I know Remy has done the march. Well, I don't know if it's his march, but I know he's part of the march. And he's promoted it quite a bit, which I think's really cool. Like, Haz is quite lucky with the fact that him and Hawthorn are so close. Andy says, yeah, I know what you mean, Neaters. I don't know how to. Like, that would be something that I hope this year I could have tapped into a little bit, and I haven't yet. I just don't know how to. Like it's done. Yeah, I don't know. Can you change the match info? Yeah, I'm currently doing that. I know it says that. I have spent all day on other stuff and only got this time to do the graphic. I just didn't have enough time for it. That's just how my days have been. Especially over the finals time, just every day working on something, and again, like just getting no output for it. Like if I genuinely was making a lot more money, then I probably would have considered going to the Adelaide v Hawthorn game, but I just decided not to do it. It's not worth it. So I'm going to go Hawthorn by 6. I'll get you a roll at the Suns. I would almost consider moving to Queensland if I got something cool like that. But it's just because I love what I do. Like, it's so much fun, this content stuff, but I just wish it could be a bit more sustainable in terms of the money side of things. Because like I said before, 15 hours of work for less than $100 sometimes isn't worth it at all. That's like child labor sort of shit. Recent game, round 22. But we're not going to vent about that on this stream that much. I just, people were wondering. Let me do a big call. What was my big call? Let's just go a Hawthorn big call. I can't remember what it was, but I think 4 tall forwards combined for 7+ goals. I should mention though, I did drop that prediction video with all the other creators the other day. I hope you guys got the chance to watch it, because I put so much time into that, but I loved making it. So I hope you guys got around watching that. I know it was a bit of a long one, but I know they don't do well, those videos. They never do, but I just like to do it to bring the community together. Thank you, Sarah. And I also put up another video today as well. Can you get more money by multi? No, I'm not getting into gambling. I'm not even doing a multi for today. Like, I don't want to just do a multi for every game I'll go to or watch. Screw that. Adelaide and Hawthorn goal songs. I know I put up a story, but I just didn't end up having time to pick a song. So probably just have to go with something I've already got. Unfortunately, but that's okay. Would be great if we get the likes up. I old live streams I used to do, I got like hundreds and hundreds of likes. Be good if we got a few. Putting the game up now. I've just got to sign into KO real quick, so I'll do that as we speak. I'll be definitely live tomorrow night for the Hawthorn, the Suns v Brisbane game, and I will be supporting Gold Coast. They are my second team now. I think they've been my second team for a little bit, but they're now definitely my second team for a number of reasons. Do I have Mr. Bright? So just give me a second here. Trying to actually get into there we go. I'll tell you what I have. I don't know if I've got a lot. Welcome to I don't want to be political or anything about all that shit, but the welcome to country last week at the Giants Hawthorn game felt like it went on forever, and I don't know if it's needed anymore. G'day, Marcus. Alright, so what do we have then?
The home of the Gurna people. We welcome and pay respects to the Indigenous and Aboriginal mob that are gathering here tonight with us.
What was this song that I used? I can't remember when I used this.
Welcome. We ask that as we gather in this space to
don't think there's any noise when
as we gather in here. They come with us inside, each of us as individuals.
Okay, so I only have like a few options here. I do apologise, but it's just a song at the end of the day. Maybe half time we could figure something out, but I'm not going to do it during the game. It's final as well. And then the Hawthorn. I like this song. Well, I like every song that I use for the most part, so that'll work. Alright. I'd say get rid of the welcome. Yeah. I know, but people get offended when you say that. Not everyone, I know not everyone does, but there's a reason why they put it into place. Alright, looks like everything is running smoothly. Looks like everything's running smoothly. I got 2.5 minutes before the first bounce. Bring all of your mates in. No, you don't have to do any of that, but like the stream. Let's get a good one. Let's get a good final. It will be a good one, I reckon. You know, this just feels like it's going to go down to the wire. Hawthorn in Adelaide Oval finals just feels that way. I haven't really talked about it either, but if you guys want to check out my latest video, I feel like I'm just talking to no one when I say this, but earlier today I put this out. I should put the thumbnail up on the screen. This video, every final ranked. I thought it was a cool idea, so I just went through all the games I've been to in the final series and went through the best ones since it is finals time. Have you seen the Saints in a semi? But not live. Not live. Not since like maybe 2000. Did we play 2005 semi-final? I actually don't even remember. I think it was no, I don't think we did play semi in 2005. Maybe we did in 2004, but I don't remember if I was at the game. Like, that'd be the only one I couldn't remember. I didn't go to the Collingwood v St Kilda one in 2008. I don't remember why I didn't go. I just vividly remember watching that on TV. In fact, I remember that game more than I remember the 2 games I went to that year. So, what are our predictions in chat? I reckon Hawthorn by 6. And I reckon, what were my scores? I reckon the 2 scores will be in the 80s. That's my prediction. I think I've got the form right. In fact, I got the win-loss. Oh, I got the win-loss shit. Oh, I've got to fix that. What's Hawthorn's? What were their win-loss record for the year? I think it was like 16-7. And Adelaide's was 17-6. So, just fix that. Oh, actually, no. Adelaide's was 18-6. 18-5. Hawks 13, Shoal 4. Hey, go. What? Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Sammy GFC. I'm like, I don't think he's done anything yet, but no, you're right. Yeah. All good. All good about all that. Get him in to go 5 goals, 1 and 4 right hooks to 2 different Adelaide fans. Yeah, I saw the footage of him at the airport. I don't know if that was like done as a joke because of what's recently happened with Ginnivan, but I just thought that was so excessive for Ginnivan. Like, he knew it was just a joke. All of those fans. Joel Adams with the first donation. Thank you. I've done an overnight goal stream because I don't necessarily have much on tonight, so I can afford to do an overnight, but I'm not just going to do it for the sake of it. But cheers, Joel. So if anyone wants to see something after the stream, you know, chip in a dono. I guess if everyone does a couple of dollars, we'll get there, but there are people that probably need the money more, like, for example, Connor Rogers. Donated to his GoFundMe the other day. That's, I think they put it out yesterday, and he's already raised 15 grand, so fuck. I can't imagine what it... I can't even begin to imagine what it'd be like to be in Connor Rogers' position, you know, after that injury and being in the hospital and all those surgeries, like, you know, the way he battles it with a positive attitude. I very much respect it because I really don't know how I'd be able to get through that. It'd be pretty shit. It'd be pretty deflating. G'day, Chappie. All right, we're in to the first bounce. Just around the corner now. I didn't do my tips once again, but I don't care. I really couldn't care less. I want to get likes. Let's get 100 likes before the first quarter. I'm ending the stream. I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it all. Where did the clock go? There it is. Newcomb, I think his last 3 finals he's played, he's been best on ground in all of them. Oh, look at this. Gunston. First goal. First 15 seconds. First 15 seconds. "15 seconds into the first quarter." I wonder if I can see I see a couple of people I know. There are a lot of Hawthorn fans. Now, last year in the semi, I went to this game against Port Adelaide, and it was fucking great crowd. A lot of Hawthorn fans. It kind of almost feels like there are more Hawthorn fans at this game than that game last year. I said in the Giants v Hawthorn video, I don't know if I said it in the actual video, but I said it when I was at the game, that he'll kick 70 goals. And he's almost kicked 70. Let's get the desktop. Oh no, you can hear the background. I'll mute it a little bit. He's kicked 65, I think. 65, 66 goals.
40 finals goals for Jack Gunston. 547 in his career. Just what the Crows didn't want.
Oh, I need to get the scores. Fix that as well.
He'll bump this inside 50. Michael Annie first access, overwhelmed by Moore.
And Nick Watson has kicked another. This is a dream start. I don't remember the last time in a final that this has happened, where the teams kick 2 goals in this quick amount of time. Oh, shit, wrong. Oh, my stream deck is sometimes just so crap. Boom, boom, boom. I swear to God, every Crows primetime game, they consider big run of goals early. They can't handle the finals pressure, it seems, Adelaide. Hey, it'd be cool if it is a really high-scoring game, though. Adelaide are a high-scoring team. They're a pretty solid defensive side, though, this year. They've rarely conceded a big scores, so... Yeah. Now, Hazard and all that will be buzzing right now. 100%. Oh, look at this. Could they go 3 in 1 minute? Chol. Neil Bullen. Oh, danger signs here for the Crows. Very danger signs. Nick Watson's there. Worrell, well done. Sarah, I thought you'd be at this game. You probably didn't get a ticket, actually. So I just noticed that you're in the chat. You obviously go for Adelaide. You're probably not at the game because of the no ticket factor. D'Ambrosio. Not the best kick. Oh, there's Gunston. He'll get to it. He won't get a scoring chance, but he'll go to Warple. He'll have to play on. And it's just a freaking surge of momentum here. Currently, it's the Hawks.
Laird receives the kick in.
It was like last week. They looked really dangerous when they went inside 50 after like the first half of the quarter in the first. I think this is going to be a Hawthorn Geelong prelim. I just have that sensing feeling, and I had it before the game. Free kick. It is going to get to a stage next year where it's the last touch rule is going to be implemented, where the last player that kicks or handballs it, even if it's not over the line on the full, it'll be a free kick against. They do it at the Sandful. It's another goal. That will be another goal for Hawthorn. That's 3 goals in 2 minutes on the clock. That was Carl Amon that time. And they're stunned, the Crows. Overrated team. However, if you're in a certain creator's shoes, this would be considered match fixing. Because according to that certain creator, they cannot see a world where this team would win. This is Hawthorn without match fixing. So Eamon kicked that from 60 odd out. Genuinely 60 out. Hey, look, Saints are still playing, mate. They're playing the AFL Women's. I think they're playing Essendon, but I'm not going to be able to go to that because I've got to do the under 14 punishment thing. But I haven't got a camera guy now for it anymore, so I actually don't know if I'm going to do it now. Does anyone know of any videographers in Melbourne on Sunday that have nothing on, like a genuine question? Because fuck, I actually do need to figure that out. 94% to 0. To 6, sorry. And 7 inside 50s to nothing. 7 inside 50s. And there's 17.5 minutes on the clock. That's remarkable. No, Sammy. I'm not looking for just random people. I need proper videographers. I'm talking people that have the equipment themselves. I don't have the equipment for good. I don't have it. I don't have the necessary equipment. Oh, you got... Oh, fuck's sakes. None of you guys in the chat are helpful at all. Scoops couldn't do any better a job than I could.
Murray anticipated pretty well. Just a little bit of hesitation between Murray and Keane, and the ball goes out. Looked at each other.
One inside 50 every 24 seconds. Yeah, oh, well, on the clock. Not in real time. Cheers, Codebreaker. Good to see a bit of positivity in the chat. Just on the channel in general, like, far out. It feels like there has been not enough of it.
Saligo pushed his way clear. Berry searching for a target up the line. Phil Thorpe couldn't reach.
Bring Rochelle on now. I'm thinking about taking up. Yeah, it's good. I've got an interest in it, but you know, I'm not really one that freelances and does it for other people because I kind of need stuff for me, which sucks because you have to pay. Instead of getting paid to do it, I've got to pay if I want one of them to come down and actually do a job for me, which sort of sucks because, as I said before, I'm working so hard to get minimal amount of money, and I'm still having to pay a fair chunk, only to spend the next 15 hours editing it and probably not even making the money back. Oh, no, my luck. Umpires aren't calling anything. Well, that's good. I would have thought. Like, obviously they got to call some decisions out of there, but the 50-50 ones, you'd be better off if they just kept the game running, because it makes the game more free-flowing. Does your dad like footy? Yeah, he's the reason I'm into footy. Melbourne playing the... Yeah, I know the Storm are playing the finals for the NRL, but I reckon if they were sort of smart, they should have had their game on Thursday, because all of the footy fans that... Because they start finals footy on a Thursday for the AFL, so they could have had a Thursday final for the Melbourne Storm, and then that could have been a standalone game without AFL clashing. You would have got more viewers, because the footy fans probably would be like, you know what, maybe we'll give this a chance, but they missed opportunity.
Looks like he's dislocated his finger on the boundary line, just trying to get it put back in. They did this so well.
Hawthorn,
They just absorbed a heap of
yeah,
pressure.
19-0. Sort of silencing the Adelaide crowd as well, because you can hear Hawthorn, but you can't really hear much of the Adelaide supporters because they're sort of furious. They definitely deserved to lose last week. So far, they're not playing well enough to deserve any lead.
Smith is the play through the middle of the ground, or Laird, but Dawson is going to stay on a more direct path by the looks. Skipper plays it wide.
I'm not relevant enough to be in the Legends game.
Movement beget movements to the contest.
I feel like I'm...
Dropped it. Battle, blind
I don't know, there are times I don't feel...
screws it back near the teeth of goal. They all grapple.
Yeah, it's been fished away. Yeah, there are times I don't feel like I'm respected enough in this industry.
Got through everyone there to Riley Thilthorpe, who was uncharacteristically
Yeah, I thank you, but relevant enough to be in the Legends game's different. Prime Train was, though.
So they gave up 64 points from clearance last week, Jason, and
He actually played well and made a name for himself in a way in the game. Who knows? Maybe in a couple of years they get a few more content creators on board, and I've got an opportunity. It probably won't happen though. Peatling, the Pharaoh from the 50, just inside the 50. That's the first score for Adelaide. Prime Train paid to be there. Oh, that's not true. So I don't know why you'd think that. You don't pay your way in those sort of events like that. It's not how it works. Gunston, that could have been a push, but they're not paying it, as AL said before. Or was it Sarah? Someone said it. If Shervo got in the game, I don't know who Shervo is. But I'm not even the biggest footy content creator there is, so I don't know why he's saying I should be in it when like Caden and all those others weren't in it. What's your opinion on Zach Merritt thinking about leaving? Well, I thought a few weeks ago that he was committed to stay at Essendon. He said all the rumours are fucking false, and he obviously goes and meets up with Sam Mitchell now. So I don't blame him for wanting to leave, but like when you're still contracted as a captain, that's like I kind of do blame you for that. Like that shouldn't be something you'd be doing at all as a captain of the footy club. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if he ends up leaving. Oh, you wouldn't think so still, but see, what eventuates over the next few weeks. But if Hawthorn can get Zach Merritt and a healthy Will Day next year, I'd probably say they'd be top 4. They should be top 4. Fuck, are you... You're quite in front, Sarah. You said that like 5 seconds before I even... Thilthorpe just took the mark there, but I'm going to try and see if I can like speed it up a little bit, KO. You must be watching on Channel 7. They have to kick this. Have to kick this. He's pretty good as a set shot, to be fair. Got it. So that's their first. No, it's alright. You don't have to say sorry. You weren't intentionally trying to spoil it. It shouldn't be so bad now. I'm sort of surprised, though, that you're typing in the chat for an Adelaide semi-final. Like, I don't really expect the fans of Adelaide. If you're a hardcore, passionate fan, I wouldn't expect you to be on the live stream as much during the game. But I appreciate the ones that are in there for it. But I wouldn't if I was a fan. So anyways, what is this song choice? Mate, I'm not going to put... And plus, these are songs that were requested throughout the year that I just didn't get the opportunity to change. So... Don't hate on that song. It's a good song. It was the contest before when he tackled the music.
kicker goes straight into the ruck against
Oh, look, there's Newcomb out the middle. Just
Newcomb.
walks it out.
Kick already. Gunston got both hands close
Should
to
be
the
defended.
hinge. Sweeping through. Miller from deep. Hardwick, such a hard man to pass.
Yeah, maybe Nino stops being such a negative prick in the chat. I agree. Like, far out. Who cares what song I use? I use bloody Ram Ranch, and you can accept the fact that I use Ram Ranch. And it's a good song. Just because it's a song that gets played in the radio doesn't mean it can't be shit. Oh, it's another one for Hawthorn? No.
This ground is not completely unfamiliar. So what do they do? Sorry, Hannah, what do they do?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Rat's Tail, but...
We saw him rip first half
Oh,
pieces last
so
week.
what?
He's
Probably
started the
not
same.
the only one that's not a fan of it.
4 centre-bounce clearances.
G'day, Charlie.
Massive problem. Sandberry does
No, it's all good, Lenny. I'm glad you got a chance to watch it.
see how long
Like,
Alex backs him in.
with that video, obviously, if I included the whole length of everyone's predictions in the video, it would have been like almost 2 hours, and no one's going to sit through a 2 hour video. But honestly, at this rate, I probably could have just done that and get a bit more watch time. But no, yeah, appreciate it, Lenny.
Stay down the line. Neil Bullen working hard.
I haven't really checked studio, and I don't want to.
Obviously with Fogarty now.
Neil Bullen gets it
Well, I'm not hating on you. I'm just stating the fact that you've been negative unnecessarily
the hat kick.
over one song that was used, and that wasn't even a song that I necessarily chose myself. It was a song that was just
Going by. Ginnivan might have got
there
it over
from
the
a previous stream that a viewer wanted.
who ended up with it regardless.
Viewer wanted that song.
Sicily.
Average should have been in the Legends game.
Hawks have got runners at halfway.
Scoops wanted to be in it. He actually thought he was a chance of being. I'm like, mate, you're dreaming. Oh, watch out, Lewis. Watch out. That was very, very... That was very, very risky. I don't really know why he wasn't so, I don't know, like, aware of his surroundings.
Hard run from Tex to be there. And a point along the journey. Now Dawson has pushed
Oh,
forward.
Dawson drops it. Barras could have done a lot better there,
On the arc from
because Dawson might kick this. No.
That would have been a team litter. He was able to fashion
8 to
something.
20.
So Dawson goes forward and he gets the better of Barras, which is a fantastic win. But yeah, just got caught in 2 nines, which was.
Yeah, you've mentioned that RooTube. I assume that's after the grand final. Like, they wouldn't be going to Tassie in the week of the grand final. I don't reckon I'd ever travel. I couldn't see myself travelling away from Melbourne in the week of a grand final anytime soon, like interstate or even overseas. Here we go, Hawthorn. Can they defend here? Walker's up. Walker tackles Eamon. Good tackle. Gets him to the ground. They'll ball it up. Ball it up. Don't really know what bloody Neil Bullen's thinking.
Try and make something happen here. We want to see.
Been acting like it wasn't a bloody ball up.
Even ask this question of Hawthorn in their area of vulnerability.
Out of Sicily's hands.
Oh, could have been high. They're missing him, aren't they, Sarah? They are missing them.
So they're locked in close around the stop.
Can it be Hey Jude? If you want to guarantee it, donate and I'll guarantee that to be the song. It's the way the world works. You got to pay for everything.
Hawks have lost their last
October 4th for the
7
Victoria v
games
Tassie's
at
Legends
the
game.
Oval. Exception around 20 win over
Now, it'd be
the
cool to be a
Broncos.
part of a Legends game once, but I'm certainly not known enough in the wider scene. I might be known enough to you guys, but I'm irrelevant in the long run. If that doesn't make sense. Should have been a free kick. It will be. I don't know enough about Stephen King as a coach to have an opinion, to be honest. But I mean, if you're a Melbourne fan, you're happy with it. Fair enough. What I will say about them appointing a new Melbourne coach, I was meant to go and make the a sign saying I will be the next Melbourne coach as a punishment. So it's awkward now that the fact that they've already hired their coach, the D's. I forgot they were going to do it this soon. I thought they were going to do it at the end of the year.
No idea why you would ignore Phil Thorpe. He comes
I didn't place you in timeout. I haven't even clicked a freaking single button, mate. So if you got placed in timeout, good chance you're just being a dickhead or spamming, and someone else did it. So don't accuse me of doing that. Keys, he's got it. Couldn't kick one last week. Couldn't kick one against the Pies. I think I said in this game, him and Richelli needed combined for 5 to have a really good crack at a win. If he kicks goals, Adelaide are on, they're at their best, and he's kicked their second and his first, and stuff you, Nino. You get to hear this song again. I do not care, man. Your mods suck. Nino's not a. They don't suck, mate. The only mods currently in the stream is Sarah, and she doesn't suck, mate. She is probably the best mod I have, just about. Like, you've got to just leave it. If you're going to keep on talking about it, I'm going to time you out, and then you'll get angry. I don't really care. You should go with a sign to the new Melbourne coach's first game and hold up. Maybe. I don't even know if I'm going to continue doing the punishments next year. I probably will, but it is to ultimately a money drainer and a time waster. But it gives me a chance to actually do funny, dumb shit. It gives me a good excuse to actually do stupid shit. Again, like, that's why my hair's like this, for those that don't already know. So Hawthorn, can they respond here after a huge start? Scholl is there, but that kick wasn't great. Not to the advantage. And Pedler cuts it off. Sorry, Hinge cuts it off. Pedler's there. And let's see if they can move the footy from one end to the other and get a goal out of it. Where's Tex? Or Fogarty? No one could get it. Don't know why you're complaining about my selections of mods. It's because I actually know Sarah relatively well, and she's way more consistent and trustworthy on the streams. O'Brien wins it out the middle. There's Peatling. He's caught. Now, will they pay a free kick? What? The first one maybe, but not the second one. Pay that earlier. I'd say Sarah would be pissed off. She wouldn't be pissed with that. She'd be surprised. And you just know Sicily's the sort of guy to just blow his steam after something like that. Oh, actually, maybe that angle. I don't know. Maybe it was a free kick. I thought they were just going to just call a ball up, to be honest. Come on, the Pharaoh. He's pretty clutch. Oh, the Pharaoh. We just love the Pharaoh. We love James Peatling. And we love Ellie Goulding. Sorry, Nino, but after you've said that, every time the song plays, I'm going to be thinking of you. As a Port supporter, I want Crows to go out in straight sets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure every Port supporter wants that. Clearly high. I wouldn't say it's clearly high. The first, it definitely maybe went around his neck a little high, but those certainly can just keep continuing. Like, just continue the game and just not call it. Like, I can see that being the case. Yeah, I'll play it 3. You literally blocked my OG account in, like, 21. I don't even know who you are, mate. Like, far out. I don't have a target for anyone for the sake of it. Like, I only get angry if someone's being a dickhead. So, it's your fault if you got blocked.
Sends them tumbling forward. Hinge, it took someone to bring it down. It was Hinge more. Paddling it back. Butler over the top.
Not looking good, Hawks fans up the crumb. No, they got to get a steadier, but Hawthorn, they tend to concede a few in a row and then they get a few in a row back their way, like the Giants game. It's a pretty good start to this game though. Already 6 goals. Formerly known as Fulf. I do remember that, yes. And you're probably being an idiot. I definitely remember you being an idiot at times. Just because you're an OG doesn't mean that you're like, I don't know, freed from getting timed out or whatever, I guess. You don't have immunity on that at all. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about this now. It's just a waste of time. Like, seriously. Couldn't give a fuck. These umpires don't know what they're doing. Yeah, well, I'm sure you can do a better job there, Sarah, on the field. You are an umpire, so... See, that's just going to get you timed out, mate. Like, I don't have anything against you at all. But I couldn't give a fuck about arguing about this. That's all I'm saying. No one wants to hear me argue about something that happened 4 years ago. That I don't even know about. Dylan Moore inside 50. Ginnivan's in the pack. No one get the footy. It should be a push. It will be. It will be a push. It's obviously going to get timed out because he just kept going.
I know the onslaught from Hawthorn was impressive, but the back six has defended better in the last 5 minutes. The forward line looks more dangerous, and they're scoring from stoppage.
Well, how many other channels are streaming this? I remember there was a period where like every single YouTuber would do a stream, no matter what it is. There'd be like 50 fucking channels doing streams, just about.
I think what you're talking about, Gaz, was
He won't get timed out for that.
the ball a lot more deliberate the way they moved it. They knew they'd left themselves open.
I wouldn't say I'm like the best at reels.
Had to be more deliberate, changed
Like, you just gotta like figure out what sort of performs well, honestly. Like, if I don't know how, like, if you just want to make it because you just enjoy it. If you would just enjoy it, then you can put out whatever. But if you're trying to like actually grow and maybe make a bit of income from it, you gotta be a bit smart with what you post. Figure out what does well. So over the years, I've kind of come to figure out.
Well, they had left their back half 11 times, Hawthorn, previous to this. They hadn't gone inside 50.
Come on, this live stream chat's a bit disappointing, I would have to say.
Tear and bust hasn't been working. Let's try and be a bit more deliberate.
No one cares, Pate Mater. When are you going to stream with that Cats guy?
That could easily have been deliberate after
I
the
don't
marking
know who you're
contest
talking
that
about,
he
mate.
He just hit the loose ball over the boundary. It's a good result for the Hawks to get the stoppage.
Laurel's got Gunson at the
I never said I was going to do a stream with a Cats guy.
He have just switched over in general player where the Keen's gone to Charles for good.
O'Brien planted himself in front, hoping for Berry. Weddle's got other ideas. Make a tackle.
I've got no idea. Anyway, anything about the game? Because I feel like the only few people are talking about the actual game. I couldn't care about Pate Mater's Nino Superior. Like, none of that crap matters to me. Like, give me some good comments to read. Who are you watching in the AFLW this weekend? I'll watch the Gold Coast v Carlton game most likely. Because I wouldn't mind watching Keeley play. You streamed in a Eureka with... Oh, him. I thought... Oh, that guy. Oh, probably not again, to be honest with you, because those streams never perform well. I feel like people got annoyed about... I got a little bit annoyed with how hyper he was. No, I don't... Like, nothing wrong with it, but just the way my stream perceived it, they didn't really get around any of those streams. So it's just not worth the time. I think it's Crom by 10. I was going to make a poll before the game. Get a good read of what the viewers think. It's my first stream. Well, welcome, mate. You go for Brizzy. I'll be streaming tomorrow's game if you wanted to check that out at all. Against Gold Coast. Here we go. Battle. Scoring's dried up a little bit here. Watson gives it back to Battle. Battle goes, finds a good hit target in Weddle. Can Hawthorn find a target inside 50? They have numbers. I feel like they could have gone inboard a little bit more. Gunston marks it on the 50. And he almost gets the goal there, but he probably could have passed. So he's the sort of player that can kick it from a lot of spots. Yep, you're right, RudeTube. I'll stream Renegades games, AFL guide. I don't mind Weddle's haircut that much. I'm not a bigger fan of mullets, but I actually kind of like his haircut. Like, it's sort of iconic. Like, he doesn't need a haircut. I reckon I almost need a haircut more than him because my hair's just shit. He probably likes his hair like that. I don't like my hair like this. So Hawthorn lead it by a point. There's still 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Newcomb gets it back. Newcomb goes inside 50. Where's Chol? Get a mullet. I wouldn't rock a mullet. I just feel so out of character with a mullet. It's just not who I am. I think they look a bit shit as well. Too many people have a mullet these days. Watson, can he kick this? Nick Watson! Oh, what a goal! Finals goal of the year! Oh, what a goal! Nick Watson, I think that's his second. Fuck yeah, that gets me up and about. That should get everyone in the chat up and about. It's one of the best goals I've seen in the season. Had a feeling that he was maybe going to get to that because he had to run on the footy. He had to collect it, crumb it. I need to see a replay here. Let's see. Yeah, knocked it over. Watson gathers it well, and it just sort of curls back in. It's a freaking good goal.
That's a 1 out of 10 at best, Gas.
That's him, isn't it? That's what he brings to the table, Nick Watson. He's just mercurial. Mercurial talent.
Yeah, sitting in that spot.
We've seen this match up back in this forward half.
That lady should post that footage up on TikTok.
Now who's in the goal scoring with Troll.
But according to, like, I'd love to know what a certain creator would think of that, because a certain creator, I'm not going to say the name, fuck it.
Great finish, Nick Watson.
A certain creator, after watching that, will probably say a lot of vile things, saying it isn't deserved. Hawks are playing like Port Adelaide, handballing instead of just booting it into space or the forward. I wouldn't say Hawthorn are playing like Port Adelaide. What's the centre clearance? 7-0. Chol! Chol rises. This is a real concern now for Adelaide. The centre clearances. I want to know what Newcomb's on. He's been bloody dominating. I don't know how many clearances he's had 11 disposals. I want to see how many clearances he's had. He's had, if you can actually check, is there a way of doing that? They should be on this.
It's 7 centre-bounce clearances and none.
I don't know if there's a way, but I know he's had at least 3 or 4. At least 3. Marbia Chol. It was a pretty solid set shot for the most part. For their 5th. Oh, that's shit. That just bloody cursed him. That's a terrible kick. Mate, Newcomb at this rate could actually be a fair chance at the Gary Ayres AL. If they win this game and he's there. Oh, 6 clearances! Oh, 6 clearances! I don't know what a record is in finals, but that'd be the record for any game if he gets to like 20. Yeah, I've said it at the start. He's hot streak in finals. He was best on ground in the 2 games they played last year against the Bulldogs and the Power, and he's best on ground last week, and now he's probably best on ground so far now. The Gary Ayres medal could be him, like going to him if they go and win another game or 2. I know the Gary Ayres medal was voted based on the coaches' votes. He should give it off there, Curtin. He does. Fogarty. Fogarty, mate. Are you bloody... Oh, Weddle drops it. Weddle almost screwed it up, but he gets it back. He takes a bounce. Cumming chases. He couldn't find the target. Dawson falls to ground. Dawson gives it off. Worrell. Can he find... Oh, Phil thought was there. Battle does really well. Sicily just clears it out. 29 seconds. They've got 29 seconds not to concede. Connor McDonald throws onto his boot. There's a contest. Nick Watson, he gets it. Nick Watson over the top. Chol, can he give it off? He does. Not the best handball. Impey with 15 seconds. He has to collect it. He has a bit of time. He does all right. Oh, geez. What happened there? I think out of bounds. 6 seconds.
That effort by McDonald to get boot on ball when he was in 2-on-1 the middle of the ground was unbelievable.
6 seconds in the quarter. You need to be perfect from here, really.
7 seconds remaining.
Well, it wasn't a certainty that he cost a goal, but he should have nailed the handball. AL. Got to stick the tackle, Chol. Good quarter, though. Especially for Hawthorn. Pretty exciting. Well, I would say better first quarter than last week on the stream. But yeah, Hawthorn would be happy with that. Adelaide have concerns. They can't move the ball. They can't win the ball. They can't keep relying on this sort of game. It's not going to win you a final. Annie, yeah, not great. Not sure if you've been watching throughout the stream or if you've just tuned in again because it's quarter time, but anyways. I'll head out. I'll be back after quarter time. No, all good. I might put this up in my story. Because I think with AFL live reactions, I've come to this conclusion. I think there's just a peak, like there's a peak or a cap with them in finals footy, and no matter how much effort you put into promoting and all that, people aren't going to watch. Like, I've actually come to that conclusion. You just can't get more than a certain amount unless it's a close game late, and I've just come to accept that now. I just do it because I enjoy it. Like, I genuinely feel like for someone that's been doing it for 5 years, like, you just can't really do much more. And it just doesn't help how some of these viewers in the chat are just wasting their time with their comments. I'd rather proper people watching. People are watching the match. I know they are. That's why I've come to that conclusion. But it's weird because I've had a few streams in the last few years where it's been a lot different, where I've had half the audience in finals as well. Booty.
This is your hunger calling. Can I get the new big arch with 2 layers of hot juicy
Let's see. Yeah, 6 clearances.
New big arch for Big Macca's hunger.
And they're all pretty much centre clearances as well. I mean, 7-0. Mate, all of the Instagram I'm looking at is just all just full of that Hawthorn march. That could honestly get them over the line here. No, I don't hate you. You're just really annoying. You're just really annoying with all the people you bring in, to be honest. And it's just not good for this stream chat. You know how you choose songs for both teams? Please choose a One Direction. Half time, let's do that. We'll find new songs. You get better views in the regular season. Yeah, just I feel like it's not rewarding though. You know what I mean? Like, I see channels. Footy is just footy, but I see channels that put in the most little effort for other sports, and they get thousands and thousands of live viewers. It's like, I feel like with AFL content creation, for the most part, it's almost impossible to turn into like a full-time thing if it's just doing this. Like, you just, then, like, I feel like no matter what I do, I just don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
Price review. Customer believes they found a competitor's lower price.
Review underway. This is your on scoreboard.
Do you think Brisbane's going to go... So I don't know what you mean by that question, because they're in the finals. Do you mean win? I have picked the Brisbane Lions. I think they'll win. I think they will. Oi, Nino, I'm going to time you. Sarah, can you just get rid of Nino for like a while? Like, I don't even care if I'm losing viewers by doing this. It's just fucking annoying.
When you're on the road, you want to take the crowd out of it early, and few teams have done that so well as Hawthorn did in the opening minutes.
Yeah, cheers. This is scary. It's scary if you're an Adelaide fan. I wouldn't be scared if you're a Hawks fan. I'd be really excited. He only got 8. I thought he got 10. Well, he'd probably still get another 6+. Yeah, I'm going alright, Simon. I just want to enjoy the game. It's sometimes difficult to enjoy the game when, like, you're doing it on live and every comment is just annoying. It's like, I wouldn't be worrying about that if I was watching in my own time. Do you know why they call him the Wizard? Because you see him and that's what they were saying at the start. He's still one of the better players in that draft class. I don't think you should be hating on the Wizard that much. He's kicked 2 goals so far, and he brings spark that they need. There's a peak with AFL. Yeah, I know there is. That's what I'm saying. Like, this off-season, it gives me a good chance to, like, post other content. But I've said this before. It's not going to be, like, random shit. It's going to be related to, like, what you guys would want to watch anyways. I've been doing a bit of research. Some of the, like, lowest rated hotels in all of Victoria. I want to find someone. Either I do it myself or just go with a random person, like someone, content creator. And just, you know, those videos always seem to do quite well as a viral bit of content. I feel like that, you know, reaches a bit more of a different audience. Because I just don't know about continuing the exact same thing every year and just thinking that I'm just going to... Because I want this to be full-time proper. And that's not going to be the case if I just continue getting the same outcome with all the effort I put into. Mate, I tell you what, Pate, mate, I don't know if you know this Nino guy or not, but I don't give it... I couldn't care. I don't... Like, it's not a song choice. You know it's not a song choice. As a Saints man, I'm looking forward to the trade. Yeah, I am as well. I mean, we kind of confirmed getting 4 players already, to be honest. But next year, I hope we're in the finals. I feel so... Like I'm missing out so much. Like when I see Hawthorn and Has doing that shit, I'm like, man, I wish I was doing that for St Kilda. But even if I was doing all that shit for St Kilda wouldn't even bat an eyelid. They wouldn't even give a fuck. They don't care. This has to be one of the worst years in terms of the AFL community. It's been the worst year since 2019. As a community. Alright, second quarter. Hopefully you can stick around for a bit, Blake, but I understand if you don't want to, but it'd be good to have you in the chat instead of these other really annoying accounts. But again, I'm here for the footy. Like, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to entertain you bloody... I don't know, whatever you want. If Saints don't make finals, would it be a... Yeah, it would definitely be a failed year. I don't... Fuck injuries. Take that out of the equation, Simon. Even if we do get injuries, it's still a failure with who we're picking up and having Naz in our list as well. That shouldn't have been a mark. Currently watching this on the way to Macca's. Oh, thank you for putting the stream on, Lachlan. Let me know what you get at Macca's. Yeah, nice, Blake. I've been actually watching some of your videos. I know you probably don't expect me to be saying this, but a few of your streams and videos, I just had on the background today. I watched your YouTubers one where you mentioned like, oh, big year for the channel, want to do bits of content. I know you haven't had that year, but it would be nice to get, even if you don't want to make your own videos, just to get you in some content. And with that bloody gimbal that you're talking about, I actually do really want to, like, really do need one for my camera. Shoal Marks! Shoal is actually not that bad. He really isn't. He competes. He is a competitor. Yeah, and I get that. It's sort of the same for me in a way. Like, as much as I enjoy it, you've got to think about, like, as a career, like, it's not really worth it. If I'm going to be completely honest. I hate this semi-final. It's just annoying. Why is that? Richmond could use... Well, they had Shoal early in his career. Yeah, Richmond could use a Shoal. He'd probably be their best key forward if they had him. Because I don't know about Tom Lynch anymore, even though he's been paid like 1.3 or whatever. Too much. Now, he had a terrible set shot earlier, Chol. What's he got here? He's missed it. He is not actually the greatest confidence player with the set shots. I'm just heading into NBA stuff now, to be honest. That's good. I wish that does well for you, but I would like to get you in more videos because I need people that actually want to be in videos. It's sort of hard now. I just feel like too many people just decline it when I've got so much. Oh, here we go. Here's a chance for Gunston. He drops it. Watson's there again. Can he go for a third? He's been busy. Worrell, all up. Yeah, Grooky. I know that was from My Kitchen Night. Was it from My Kitchen Nightmares? It was from a Gordon Ramsay show. That's why that name. That's the only correlation I have with that name. Italian name. Oh, that could have been ball. Thilthorpe on ground. Fogarty's caught. He's got a boot to it. Saligo. Fuck, if they get a goal out of this. If they can get a goal out of this, Adelaide, that's one of the better goals. Terrible kick from Dawson, though. Far out. Oh, 100% Blake. I feel like the amount of time this week I've put in 50 hours of work and I've gotten no reward at all. Like, if I put those 50 hours of work into like a job, if I like, fuck man, that's why this off season I need to find something else that works. Otherwise, I don't really know what the future of the channel is going to be, to be honest. Because I obviously want to take this into something that I can do as a genuine career. Yeah, no, I agree, Blake. In the finals as well. Like, there's a cap. I've come to the conclusion there's a cap. No matter how much work or effort, whatever you want to do, you're not going to reach it a certain amount. Oh, here we go, Watson. He's been their best player. Every time he's had the footy, something happens. Oh, D'Ambrosio into the back of an Adelaide player. I should not have been watching this shitty game. How about you stop complaining, mate? Because it ain't lockdown anymore. I don't think lockdown really had much of a difference. Back in lockdown, I wasn't doing as well.
Big lumps in the ruck. Taken to ground by Ward.
Clearance at the moment, 14-10 in favour of the Hawks. They had dominance in that first quarter.
Why do you... I'm ignoring your comment, mate, because I know you're just bullshitting now. You know what, Sarah, Blake, any mods, just don't even talk about it. Just if you're fed up with it, which I am obviously fed up with it, then just do what you want to do. Miller. Yeah, Adelaide's ball movement has just... It's difficult to watch. Overrated. Oh, good stuff from Tex. Yeah, I did see it. Mate, I was all over that last night. I don't know if we want to talk about it because I feel like there's currently, with the maturity of the chat right here, I don't think they're capable of actually taking what I say in at all. So we're not going to talk about it. But yes, I did see a lot of that. Maybe at half time, if you're still in, I can mention a little bit more. But we're not going to talk about that at during the game. No, it is footy flicks. If you don't know what happened, then you clearly just don't need... Oh, what the hell is Sicily doing on... Sicily and bloody Taylor Walker. I don't really know what is going on. They're still on Sicily. In the meantime, Hawthorn go inside 50 and Weddle marks! Weddle marks. And Hawthorn can make it a 14-point margin. Tex is pissed, yeah. Well, I mean, this could... I don't think this would be his last game. But if they do go and play grand final and they win it, it'll be a Joe Danaher story. Crows have fallen to the century. Yeah. I mean, I didn't predict this before the before the finals. Oh, he might have missed that. Oh, he kicked it. He's got it. So they lead by 14 points. Josh Pebble, whatever you want to call him. Skibbity Josh Weddle. I don't really know why they go with that Skibbity shit. It's pretty annoying, but... I wish the Hawthorn social media... I don't know, I wish the Saints had someone like what Hawthorn do for us. Can you show us your footy cards? I've got these footy cards just waiting to be open. I've been wanting to do a video with Will Taylor for the last 2 weeks, and I don't know why, but he just never responds to my message when I actually want to film it. So I don't know. Blake, do you want to film a footy card retro pack opening video instead? It's getting to a stage now where I'm just like, fuck, what's the point of even trying? Tex is always angry and he never cares about the fans and he usually ignores them. I think Tex is a pretty decent guy. Like, the reason I say that is because of what he allowed his son to do last week when, you know, in the Collingwood Guernsey Like, you wouldn't do that normally, especially in a final like that when you just lost. Like, you wouldn't. I don't think you'd let your son do that normally. Bullshit, Sarah. He's lovely to me and the kids. I don't think he's a prick to everyone. I think just that's how he's perceived on the footy field. No, I didn't, Blake. I still have him sitting on the table. Those are other packs that I got given. A brand hit me up, which was actually sort of cool. But I actually want to make a video on it. It's just... Well, it's not even time. Like, I've got the time. I even made time. But it's just... I want to do it with someone else. And that's what sometimes annoys me. Like, people agree and all that. And then when I'm like, oh, let's find a date, I just get nothing. I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Keys from the band. Oh my god, Keys! Keys! It's going to be a point. I fuck up everyone about the Crows. Yeah, but they don't look like they're going to win this game. Like, if this game like continued throughout, if they just progress the way it's been playing, Hawthorn will win this game. They don't look like they're going to do enough to win this, the Crows. They've started on the back foot, and when they start on the back foot like they did against Collingwood, they don't normally find enough of a response. Keane takes the inset mark. Now, can Adelaide, they weren't able to do it last week. They couldn't get a single goal from their defensive 50 to their attacking 50, as Hawthorn will probably... Oh, they've missed that badly. Either shoot the goal or go the pass. Is your new channel the NBA channel? Because I'm sorry, but I could not give you any NBA stuff to do. Unless you want to film like basketball video in real life, and I'll miss every shot I take. I'm so annoyed this weekend. Both nights I'm not... What are you doing tomorrow then, Blake? What are you doing tomorrow? He owes you a box of popcorn chicken. Oh. Okay. What time is... I forget about it then. Do you have your own car now? I'll be free for a bit. Well, most likely during the day, like from 12 to 2, I want to film that Telstra ad. I know it sounds so stupid, but it's just something that I kind of need to do for a punishment. And if I actually do it to perfection, I reckon I actually would do well. I was thinking maybe even doing it on an IRL live stream and then afterwards heading to the AFLW, because there's a player that I know for the Suns that I want to catch up with. So it's probably going to be my day, and then head to the footy. Sorry, head back home and watch the footy on TV. And before that, I was going to meet up with Chris. So, you know, the NBA is terrible. I ain't been good since 03. Well, I don't know. Who cares about the NBA right now? Oh, that's not a very lucky bounce at all. Ginnivan gets smothered though. Roy Laird did well. Worrell, McDonald misses it. But I think that was touched.
Maybe would have been better looking for a hand pass. McDonald tried to kick the miracle goal on that occasion, but getting some...
I just revamped my channel up and getting a fresh start. Okay, all good, mate.
What will come of it? Ruck's tied up. Ginnivan again lurking. Doesn't come his way. Laird knew exactly how to...
Who do you think's...
And who as well to
Well,
do
Hawthorn, I mean, they just look the more efficient side. They just look like they're going to score when they go into their attack, more so than Adelaide. They just look more dangerous. I don't know if you expect me to go Adelaide, but no, Adelaide just... I don't know, they're not... Their ball use has been poor today as well. Free kick against the Crows, because that kick was shit. Footy flicks... So far, I wouldn't worry that much. I think right now you're in a decent spot, but, you know, maybe Adelaide get a few goals to make you a little bit more worried, but I think right now it's okay. But I'd be quite worried as an Adelaide supporter. I don't know what's going on. surely they just switch it up a little bit and try and find something new. They just don't look dangerous with the footy at all. Been a good game so far. It's had that finals. It's been a solid game. I don't think it's been a great game, but who knows? Like, it's the first half. Remember the Sydney Geelong game in 2005, the semi-final? That was terrible until the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's ever happened before, Blake, in the modern, like, since 2000 when they actually revamped the finals format. Dawson. But it's all just kick mark for Adelaide. No, like, running through the middle of the corridor, nothing like that. It's all just kick mark, and then they won't be able to find a target here because they're too slow. I bet you they're going to fuck this up. Unless he's going for the shot. But I surely he won't kick this, Jordan Dawson. I wouldn't have thought so. He's going the shot from 52, and he's missed it. Oh, it's been... Oh, that's actually not a bad fist, but Hawthorn will win it. Knew it was going to happen. I'd almost sub on Rochelle very soon. Like, what's he doing as a sub? I know he's at X Factor, but they need him on now. What's the furthest a team has gone from 8th? And I'd probably guess a prelim. I don't reckon a team's ever gone. I don't know. Like, I wish people knew more about footy in the chat, but does anyone know if a team's gone into the grand final from 8th spot? Be curious to know that. Here we go. When Hawthorn had the footy, they just look more dangerous. They're going much quicker, and when that happens, there's more space that opens up in the forward 50. Oh, just ignore Graz, honestly. Like, Graz just sometimes can be so annoying. Nah, Dogs didn't do it from 8th. They did it from 7th. If the Dogs did it from 8th, I would have obviously known that. But I don't think any team has actually made it into the grand final from 8th. So Hawthorn could be the first team. North finished first. Okay, well, that's not what I was asking, but maybe that's the last. That could be the last team that actually went out in straight sets finishing minor premiers. That actually... Fuck, I don't know when the last time that happened either. Was that the last time? Remember our halftime deal? I never had a deal with it, mate. If you want to lock it in, donate. Never had a deal to pick under One Direction song. I said we'll maybe think of picking a new song at halftime. That could be something to do. Free kick against Newcombe? No. Newcombe's been BOG so far, though. Probably not as many clearances, though, in this quarter as opposed to the first. And they're just sort of toying around with it here, Adelaide, and then they're just going to kick it straight back to Hawthorn. So Ward, Warple kicks it high and mighty. Who's up there for the Hawks? Mitchell Lewis is there. And ground ball's Ginnivan, and Ginnivan gets hit hard by Mark Keane. Will be ball. Good stuff from Laird. But they've been so slow. Like, even the commentators picking up on it as well. They're just bloody... They're not a fun side to watch in the final series. And they haven't really been playing that way, heading into the final series. It's never happened in AFL history. Well, maybe not since, 1990. You going to the grand final this year? Probably not. Probably not. I probably should be going to the grand final. Well, it would be cool if the AFL, like, hey, Cardman, I've got this cool... Let's get the AFL YouTube scene up and going again. Here's the ticket to the grand final. Here's a cool bit of content. Do it for the AFL channel. I'll do it. But, yeah, every time I see an email, I have a slight bit of hope that it's something cool. And it's just spam email. I always just get spam. So it's like, I don't know. I've lost hope, really. If something like that happens, it'll become a bonus. I know, they certainly miss Isaac Rankin. They definitely do. Look, it's only 13 points, Blue Moon. We're all, like, people in the chat are acting as if they're the margin's 40 points. If the Crows were playing against a really top side at their best, they'd be down by more. The Hawks are good, but they're not the best team, and they're not going to win the flag. I won't live stream from the grand final. If I don't go to the grand final, I've actually got tickets to that Dan Does Footy thing, so that'll be cool. But I've only got one ticket to that, so I wouldn't know if anyone's going to that. Here we go. This is better footy from the Crows. They're out. Go! Tex, go for home, mate. Go for home. He's missed it, but that was a chance. See, that is dumb from the Crows fans for thinking that was a goal. There was no... How was that a goal? Why were they celebrating? Rain can complain the grand final if they get there. If that's the case, why would he run off to Italy? He's come back now. He wanted to clear his mind. I get it. I mean, I don't know why Italy, but fuck, I don't know. Go wherever you want. Go to North Korea. Maybe don't go to Utah, though. I wouldn't say that's the place to go to right now, as Ward gives it off to Ginnivan. And they're going through the middle again, the Hawks. Ginnivan goes wide. Is that McDonald? It is. No, it isn't. I'm an idiot. I just guessed. And Lewis marks, and they just did that a lot more fluently. What's the DDF thing? It's like I don't even know what it is. I just have a ticket for it. It's like an event. I think there might still be tickets available. It'd be cool if like someone else in the community went to go to that, but I don't know. I won't go to it if I get a ticket, but if I don't get a ticket, I probably will go. So Lewis, who was brought into the team, probably won't kick this because I don't actually rate him that much. I actually didn't think Deer deserved to be dropped. Is your mate at the... Nah, he's not. I was talking to him about it. Again, I got asked to go to this game, but I've said this beforehand. I wasn't going to do it. As much as I enjoy the in-state trips, I get nothing out of it. I really don't get it. Not nothing. I don't get it. I don't get enough out of it for what I probably deserve. This quarter is so boring, says Fidget. I kind of agree. The first quarter was sort of fun. This quarter has been a bit shit. I don't have heaps, to be honest with you, Blake. I'm not going to lie. O'Brien. And Walker. Yeah, because I've just keep chucking it all back into the channel. Do you have a job? I don't at the moment, if you don't call YouTube a job, but that's what I'm saying. Like maybe it has to happen next year. I don't know. I had one, but then I wanted to... who gives a fuck, though? Walker misses. But I feel like, in a way, it is still... I don't know. That's good, Blake. I don't know if it's worth just wasting your money on a quick USA trip, though. I feel like there could be better ways of using your money. Like, wouldn't it be better off going to the USA for the second time with a few people, like mates? Like, I'd go to USA. I mean, not this year. Well, I'd consider doing it next year. If I saved a few $1,000s, I'd be able to do it, which I can do for next year. But for this year, I'm going away this year to Thailand, Vietnam, I think Malaysia as well. And I'm also going to a couple of Pacific Islands on a cruise this summer. So December and October, both that will be happening. So that'll also be a bit of money down the drain as well. So yeah, Weddle did play on there. Fair enough. Good call. Not a good decision. Yeah, I don't know. If I were you, Blake, I'd probably just wait. Unless you were that desperate for a reason to go. But I would wait a little bit and maybe see if you could go with some other people. Oh, I knew they were going to do that. Newcomb. Can he make them pay? John Newcomb to Dylan Moore. Moore runs in. Slots it. Hawks up by 3 goals. They have made the Crows pay big time. That's a bad mistake to cough up there from the Crows. Margins out 18 points. Newcomb had the composure there not to blaze away. Just a poor kick. And not the kick to do. I just didn't understand why they would do that. But I don't know. Like, it would be a bit disappointing if this game turns out to be shit, because I feel like my luck this year in terms of the finals has been really poor. Like, the only games that I missed, the only game that I didn't get to watch, I watched maybe a quarter and a half of the Freebie Gold Coast game. Then I was on an overnight train and the internet cut out like at 3/4 time, so I couldn't figure out the result till 10 minutes after the game finished. I checked on my phone. I'm like, fuck, I want to know the result. That was the one game I wanted to watch, but I didn't end up watching it because I couldn't get a ticket to the freaking game, and I wasn't going to waste money on flights to Perth. But I kind of wish I did do that. Adelaide need this. Adelaide really need this. Keys for a second. No. No. Yeah, I'd be annoyed if I was an Adelaide fan right now. All this hope and promise to not deliver at all on the big stage and score 24 points and a half after you scored like 55 points yesterday. I'm not ordering Red Rooster, mate. I'm not, I don't know. I don't really have the money just to buy Red Rooster now for the sake of it. What team is going? I finished school in 2020. Early though. Earlier than most. Yeah, that McDonald's. I don't know if it would still be there, but it was in Phuket. Phuket. I think that's how you say it. So you might be able to see it. Yeah, they're in the game, but it just sort of feels like they're not in the game, but then they only need a couple of goals and they're back on top. Dawson needs to do better. Like he's been okay, but he's made some pretty bad mistakes as well. Here we go. Fogarty needs to kick this. He hasn't. Rankin would be watching this going, what a fucking waste. Why did I call Isaac Quainer a... I'm going to say it. I don't think he was crying. I wouldn't say he was crying, Rankin. He was? Maybe he was. I have people saying he was. I didn't look like he was. Oh my god, they made another mistake. And they'll make them pay. They made them pay the last time they made a mistake. Luckily that was caught high, but they'll make them pay again. Yeah, I know they showed on the TV. You're not getting let off the hook. That's not the way this game's been played. I think you guys have just been... You've been a lot better. If anything, that time you let them off the hook. Because you should have made them pay then. A fly up the line. It's ball from Amon, who might be back in the play here. Ward goes a little deeper. Works it on more. Finds target. Watson. He could probably almost go for home. He does. Oh, that was going to go in. Worrell, well done. 43 now. 43-24. Adelaide just aren't getting the goals from really good chances. They haven't had any good chances though. They've had a couple of alright chances that probably should have converted into goals, but they haven't had any really good chances at all. Credit to, I guess, Hawthorn. I guess.
20 seconds remaining in this first half. One last thrust for the Hawks. How telling it could be. No mark to it there.
Oh, that's a good tackle. 9 seconds. Don't say that AFL and NBA time.
Single figures in the first half. Hawks lead by 19 points. Adelaide defending grimly. Knocked away.
That'll be alright. That'll be it. Oh my god, no it won't be. That'll be it. That could have almost been the worst way to give up a goal in the last couple of seconds. I don't know if we'll do halftime Gridley, to be honest. I don't know if I'm in the mood.
Adelaide Crows missed a few opportunities. They won't panic, but they've got some work to do. They need to address what's happening out of the centre square in particular. 8-2, the centre bounce clearances. Although what they were able
Yeah, well,
to do
don't mention it, Kane Train, because look what you've just done.
4 possessions in that second term. He destroyed them in the first. Rory Laird starting to come into the game. Miller has been really good across half back. So, look, I know there's a 3-goal margin, but it feels like the game's pretty evenly poised.
A nerve jangler at halftime in this semi-final. Our panel has watched from the hill.
Not over yet, says Zay. I know it's not over yet, but it feels like it's kind of over in a way. Like, just they have no spark at all. There's no one there. They need to bring in Rochelle would be interesting. I don't think I'm doing a One Direction song.
In all to the test. See where we are at Adelaide Oval. Finals footing on Fox.
Alright, I'm gonna check something real quick on my phone, and I'll get back to live. I'll read the chat, but I just don't know if it's worth reading the chat.
Say hello to the Ninja Slushie.
Feels like it's
the
just not
easy,
been the best tonight.
convenient way to make frozen drinks at home. No ice means no watered down drinks. No blending means smooth, perfect texture. Just pour, slush, and enjoy. 5 one-touch
Sorry,
programs
guys.
for any drink you want.
Yeah, I know this spam's annoying. I
Enjoy perfect results every time.
feel like I got 56,000 subscribers, and I know it's half time. Can someone give me something insightful in the chat? Seriously. I'm fed up for the others in the chat. They just don't want to see all this crap. Oh, like, far out. This isn't what finals footy's all about. I'm tempted to crack open one of those hard rated that I have, but I feel like it's just a waste doing it now. It's a waste drinking alcohol if you're not going to do it to get drunk.
Toyota.
I feel like you should understand my frustration, Miggy. Like, the thing I enjoy most about live streaming is the live audience and the chat. And this right now is just unfucking readable. Like, it's just... Can someone talk about the game with me, please? How do we see it? Look, I think they're in trouble though, the Crows, big time. They got to change the way they move the footy because they're just going too slow. They're going way too slow. Hawthorn could have made them pay a bit more as well. They had chances themselves, but feels like the margin's about 4 goals, and it feels like it's at the moment almost unreachable for the Crows, unless something changes.
Visit Telstra today.
Oh, cheers, Goat. Who would the Cats prefer, says Luke? I think they would prefer Adelaide. I wouldn't want to play Hawthorn right now. They've got, you wouldn't want to play a team that's won 2 games in a row in finals, because they've got that finals form. They're going to keep going. And Geelong, Hawthorn, they're big rivals. Hawthorn typically don't win against the Cats though in history, but I wouldn't want to play the Hawks if I was a Cats fan. So when I saw the that march get posted on all the socials, the Hawthorn march, I saw Lockie Miller in that going all on the Hawks, and I'm like, mate, you're not gonna want fucking Hawthorn to play Geelong and Hawthorn to win. I don't know if he's actually supporting the Hawks, but he'd want the Crows to win, surely, and he likes Adelaide more. I know he doesn't like Hawthorn. So I got a hiccup. I've had hiccups all day. Murphy Reid rising star this year. Harvey Langford best player of the class by the end of his career. Of that player, potentially, he's got the capabilities. He's had an awesome first year. I'm trying to think who else in that first year as a first-year player, the 2024 draft. Langford, Reid, Levi Ashcroft. Yeah, he'd be up there. He'll play 250 games. You'd want to keep him if you're a Melbourne supporter. Do you think the Hawks deserve to play in the grand final? Mate, as long as they don't do anything dodgy, I guess, in terms of the way they win. If they keep winning, then they make the grand final. Like, any team that makes the grand final would probably deserve to make it, I would say. Really, what team doesn't deserve to play the grand final? Think of the last 10 years of grand finals. Like, you could say it's in a way Sydney didn't deserve it last year because of how shit they played, but they still were so good in the home and away season and still won 2 games in the final series, so I don't know. You can say they didn't deserve it, but again, Kobe, they were the best team in it all year, home and away, and they belted. They didn't belt, but they dominated Port Adelaide. They were the much better team in the finals. They just don't know how to show up in the home and away season. In the finals, grand final. Alex Taru will be the best player. Yeah, I didn't mention Taru. He is so much of an exciting promise, Taru, and I think that's a player that we can throw in any position. If we want to play him up as a key forward, I think that we might experiment with that more next year. Considering we're bringing in a couple of defenders in Lee Kalia and Silvani and Houston, Howard will be back in the team as well after his injury. Do we have any mods in the stream at the moment or not? Where did Sarah go? I wish I could do something, but I haven't got the ability to on OBS, unfortunately. Did you get to Koning? Well, not technically yet, but we're getting him, yes. I loved him when we were swinging up forward because... Yeah, and he would actually fly up and take grabs, which is what we were missing out on in our forward line. I do agree with that. Well, if we can get to 56.1k on this stream, that'd be great. Because I've been putting in lots of work to build the channel over the finals, and probably feel like the reward for it hasn't been quite there in terms of subscribers. So it'd be good if we can get a few more. If you guys haven't subbed yet, do you think it'd be disappointing to not make top? Yeah, I definitely think it would be. I've said this a few times in the stream earlier with who we've brought in as well. And retaining Naz, who's currently a top 5 player, I think now. Yeah, definitely. Keels is pumped you're coming. No, cool. I just messaged her because I just didn't know if she was going to play. That was the only thing that would have affected my decision on going. Because she was in the side last week. I'm like, hopefully plays again. Is playing again. Not really got much on tomorrow. I mean, in the morning, in the early afternoon, I have a few plans I wouldn't mind getting done, but I'll head down. Hopefully, someone else is there that I'm going to. Otherwise, I'll just head on my own. Back in the Suns.
What's the speed of ball telling us, Bucks?
Yeah, well, Hawthorn's response to that extra number was to say, well, we're not going to go that fast because it's getting intercepted and it's speeding up.
No, it's good to hear. Should do a footy card video. Maybe not even for a video, just bring some cards down. Because I've got these retro cards that are just sitting here now, and I've had this idea in mind for 3 weeks, and I haven't been able to do it yet because I haven't actually had anyone that wants to film. Did Wattle Park win the grand final, says Luke? Unfortunately not. There are AFLW cards. Yeah, I could get them. I don't know. Maybe. I might bring them just randomly. But if she's watching the stream, then it's not much of a surprise. Cardi, can you explain which club pays a ruckman? Oh my God, Josh. I don't know, mate. I'm trusting the club. We've got the money. Sometimes you got to pay a bit extra to actually bring in these players. You never know. He could become the best ruckman in the league next year, and it's worth it. I don't agree. I've never said 1 point. I don't think there's a single person that thinks he's actually worth 1.8 million, though. So I don't know what you want me to say. Do you want me to say that St Kilda... no matter what you want to say, I know you're a Carlton fan. St Kilda have a much brighter future than the Blues, so you can give the Saints all the shit you want, but you guys are in trouble. I'm sorry, but Carlton are in trouble next year, and you can't prove me otherwise, because you haven't got a culture of actually wanting to retain players. No one wants to play for Carlton next year. I know that TDK isn't worth 1.8. I don't think the Blues will be fine. They haven't got a great young group coming through. Yeah, I know they've got Jagger Smith, but he hasn't played yet. Their best plays are becoming, they're sort of past their prime now. And they didn't even come close to finals this year. So I personally don't know where the Blues are at. If they lose Curnow, they've already lost to Koning, and I think Silvani's all right. I think they'll be mid-table again for a bit. And I'm not saying because I hate Carlton. I actually don't even hate them. I genuinely never hated Carlton until recently when their fans just started to become really fucking annoying. Would you have taken Luke Jackson over TDK? Well, it depends. I mean, if Luke Jackson doesn't want to play for the Saints, then I wouldn't take him because he might want to seek a trade. I don't know. Given he's from WA as well. So in that sense, and I know you're talking about talent, I probably would take Jackson over TDK, probably, in terms of just a player. Probably, but what do you want me to add to that? He's a 10 times better player. Well, I'm not going to continue having a conversation with you, mate, because it's not true. He's not a 10 times better player, and you know that.
I think their half forwards become important, and that would be the game in the third term.
How you transition and why you transition. You transition to
Oh,
score.
I thought they were talking about St Kilda for a second.
Protect yourself on turnover.
I think TDK is one of the most physical ruckmen, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd agree he's up there.
Ralph, as the news break, it's been a big news day, Ralphie. Melbourne have found themselves a new senior coach.
Bit of a stalemate quarter, that one. It was pretty shit, to be honest. I agree. It was a pretty shitty quarter. I'll just check something real quick.
Maybe Tasmania's gain out of this whole process is Nathan Buckley. He will meet with this football club on Tuesday.
How do you feel about Cherry?
Nathan Buckley has been invigorated by this entire process.
Was he stiff to not be in the All-Australian team this year?
Dwell on it too much, but has it got a little bit? Have you got a flare, nostrils flared?
Alex Neil Bullen is Alex Neil Buller.
Congratulations to Melbourne.
Don't know if that's supposed to be like a reference to something.
All right, let's go back.
What do I think about Zach Merritt meeting with the Hawks? I don't blame him, but I just think as a captain of the footy club, and also considering he is contracted and he said to the club like a few weeks ago in Essendon that he's staying, I think it's a bit concerning for the Bombers. But you'd think something drastic will need to happen for him to actually go to Hawthorn. I don't know, Hawthorn fans think they'll actually get him, but maybe. I don't know, it's been big talking point, big news. Hasn't been the biggest thing talked about this week, but we're not going to talk about the big news yesterday because I don't think the chat currently is mature enough to actually handle a conversation like that. I mean, certainly not a few, like 10, 15 minutes ago, maybe now. Jezza says, that was a shitty quarter, but I think it could really be a good game if Adelaide step up. Well, yeah, if they step up and actually play to what they've been capable of all year and finishing first. And like their footy in that game against the Hawks in the last game at the Adelaide Oval after quarter time was great. It was bloody best footy I've seen from a team all year, just about.
And don't give them an excuse not to pick you.
There you go. Big decisions ahead for the Collingwood Football Club, guys.
19. Thank you, Ralph. Go and have a lozenge and Eddie Betts. Very brave. 19 points to go. The margin.
If Merritt did go to Hawthorn, could they win the flag next year? Yeah, they think they could.
I think you're right. They did a good job in locking away John Newcombe. So that becomes important. If both sides can't really...
Because I think you know a lot of the complaints around the Hawks is that they're probably one.
The big three got to get busy.
I think they've relied
For fuck's sakes, I just realised why everyone's saying that. Because of Sench footy. Oh, it wasn't even. No, it was Sench footy.
Weddle's causing them real headaches when he slides down from the fat side. If they can't defend better across halfback and start their offense from there, I don't think their forwards get a crack at it.
I only just realised that.
Yeah, I'm confident on a Hawthorn supporter sitting at home. I think if they can start to cash in, some of their forward movements should have ended up in goals. Late in that second
Where's
quarter,
Kerno going?
the better team to me, guys.
I would almost say he's going out of Carlton. I don't know.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Have they got a shot to fire the Adelaide Crows? 19 points down at half time. Be back. Massive second half coming from the Adelaide Oval.
I don't know. I just realised, yes, but doesn't mean you guys can spam me because I've actually have issues with that.
Imagine a world as reliable and trusted as Marcus Bontempelli. Welcome to Bont World.
Yeah, but we've got like a lot of young, like our young core though, Josh. I wouldn't say it's just that. Like for example, Aliir isn't a player. Honestly, I wouldn't think he'd be a player for the short term. He's more of a long term. But it's each their own, mate. I don't really care. But I feel like you never have anything positive to say about the Saints, so it's always a frustrating, argument.
Good stuff, Billy. Remember.
With Will Day, they surely aren't 1 mil. Maybe not, but they are going to be losing James Worpel. So I know Worpel isn't at his best or anything like that, but yeah, but he needs to be actually playing a full year. Like he can't be injured all the time. They do miss him. Tex and Thilthorpe aren't stepping up. If they step up, Adelaide probably win. I don't think they're the two players, is honestly my concern. I think it's more the midfield right now. Like, you can't do... There's only so much you can do as a forward if they're not getting the right footy into their forward line quick enough. Going to both prelims next week. I'll try. I mean, if the Suns win against the Lions, I'll definitely go to the Suns Pies game. But if they don't, I'm not sure. And then I'll probably go to whoever Cats play. It looks like it'll be Geelong. They could end up being Geelong, Hawthorn, and Collingwood Brisbane final, and they're going to be almost impossible to get tickets to. I should get tickets. I'm pretty good with getting tickets and all that. I've said this before. It is a bit of a drag going to the footy and having to worry about bringing your camera out and vlogging. I could just go and not do that, but then it's like so many people are expecting me as a content creator, because I've been doing it for so long, to do that. So the expectations that I go to the game and film a whole game, but it's like costs quite a bit of money to get a ticket, and then I spend quite a bit of time putting the video together, and the reward for it never seems to be enough, if you know what I mean. Like, I just feel like I couldn't go to a final at the moment without doing some sort of content, because I feel like it'd be a waste. Crows aren't showing their firepower. That's what it, as a Hawks fan, I fear for the next... Maybe. I guess you can't be so confident or safe as a Hawthorn fan. Yeah, we have taken all your plays, Josh. Yeah, I mean, Dow's been... he's been disappointing, but... Do 2-in-1 video. Wouldn't that be more of a waste? Like, you do one for each video, because then if you do 2 for 1, then it's like half the amount of views you get. No matter what, the MCG will be sold out both. Yeah. Yeah, like, Collingwood will sell out any grand final, and Geelong, I still think they'll sell them. Maybe if they play Adelaide, they won't, but I still think they probably will. We are jumping the gun early and thinking that the Hawks are going to play in the grand, and yeah, they'll be playing no matter what, but I don't know about that necessarily. Do you think the Suns will make the grand final if they win tomorrow night? Probably not. Like, but they are capable of betting Collingwood, and I don't know if Collingwood have been in the best of form still. They had a good win last week, but fuck, man, I am all aboard the Suns bandwagon. I will be in attendance if the Suns play. I'll be getting a ticket there, so yes, I'll be hoping the Suns win. I don't know. It'll be good content. Like, yeah, I'll definitely be hoping the Suns win. I'm not going to jinx Hawthorn at all. I never said that they're home, because I jinxed them last week at the final. I said that they were home when they're up by 42 points, and then they consider the next 7 goals. If you guys took Kemp, it probably means you wouldn't have... Well, I don't know, maybe. We still probably would have gotten at least one of those players, but we wouldn't have probably gotten Silvani. I think we still probably could have gotten Lee Kalia. Can Sturt win the grand final? I don't know. Don't know where they are on the ladder. How do you feel the only team the Eagles beat was the Saints? Well, obviously not great. How great would it be to see Hawthorn lose? I wouldn't hate it, because they've got a very arrogant supporter base. I'll have to agree with that. I wouldn't hate it, but I kind of would like Hawthorn to win, because I've backed them in from the start. Rochelle's on the field, for those wondering, and you know, I think they can do more damage in a way than at the moment because of their momentum. As silly as it sounds, because they finished 8th and the Crows are 1st, but sounds that way. Hopefully you guys don't all just leave the stream now that the second half's begun, because I don't know. It's good to have a stream that actually does alright. Put time and effort into it and all that shit. You know, just chuck the game on in the background, have this on, put a comment in it every now and then. That's all I ask. I know, Zay. I saw. Yeah, let's. I mean, 200 likes shouldn't be that hard to get. We got 250, 300 likes every other stream back in the OG days when the community was buzzing. But the community is far from buzzing at the moment. Here we go. Good start. But I wouldn't be giving it to O'Brien to be feeding the ball inside 50 at all. Good tackle though, almost.
CANETRAIN_TV has just
donation.
tipped $2.99
Kane thank you, mate.
super chat.
I'll chuck that to
Can't
the
wait for the
unrealistic
trade party.
overnight goal. Oh, I'll make trade period content, but not heaps. I'll make some. Yeah, so that O'Brien kick has hit his shin, or whatever it hit him on, and now Gunson's going to go back and kick the Hawks. I think his second goal. I'm not sure if he's kicked. No, he's kicked one. So this will be for his second goal for a 25-point lead, and he's got it. Of course he's got it. One of the better set shots in the competition. He is as good as he's ever been, and he's like 35. A Geelong Hawthorn final would feed families though. Like, you think about all the classic finals between the Cats and the Hawks in before 2015, 2016. Well, okay, if Sturt did finish on top of the sandful, of course they could win it then. I'm going to check the audio.
Brewers haven't kicked a goal since the 21st minute of the opening term. This was when Collingwood got hold of them last week after half-time. Berry commits himself to the cause.
Now's the moment, Jared. Now is the moment. That's why the Walker effort, maybe it's hard running.
I'll turn it down a bit, I guess.
They're trying to do it with Dawson, Berry and Saligo in the middle. Newcomb and Walker the other way.
I'll turn it down, actually. It probably was a bit too loud. Sturt only lost one game this year, and it was the last game of the home and away season. Yeah, I did hear that. Thilthorpe needs to kick this. I think it's just a non-negotiable right now. Oh, that's pretty cool, Sarah. That they picked you to do it and your footy team. Last time first place went out in straight sets was 1983. Yeah, so that was the last time. It's a good kick. I think that's through. I think that's over the line. They needed that so badly. Without Thilthorpe, they'd be such a shitter club. He's been great this year for the Crows. 30 plays 49. Come on, like... just please, Adelaide. It's a final. You've got nothing else to lose. You've just got to go for it. Have to now. Mate, then why would they review that? That was definitely not touched. Oh, it's celebration. Have they kicked multiple goals? Oh, they have actually. They kicked multiple goals in the first quarter, but they need to kick multiple goals now. It's 19 points. Ward with the 19 disposals is Josh Ward. Oh, Newcomb. Ward again. All right. Been all right. Starting to finally play to the potential that he was drafted at. I think he's like a top 10 draft pick. Yeah, they were goalless in that second quarter, Adelaide. What is Dawson doing? Oh, Warple. They're going to just go the incident response here, the Hawks, and they've gone to Gunston. Too easy. Too easy. Could be another waste of a game. It really could be another waste of a game, and you're just not going to shut up about hearing it from Hawthorn fans. If they make it to a preliminary final, they're a fair chance of going all the way. I guess for the good of the game, this needed to be the case, because I just couldn't see the Crows doing anything against the Cats. But I can certainly see the Hawks doing something against the Cats. Kicked us third. So, straight away, they get the goal, and it's back out to 25 points. Nice together. Looks like we're not even trying. It kind of does. It kind of does. I don't know if I'd rather Hawthorn win. I mean, like, probably would rather Hawthorn beat Geelong. Yeah, okay, I would. I very well would. A lot of... It's good for the... for Victoria, though. How weird would that, though? If the 4 teams to make it into the prelim finals, let's just say the Suns win. That would be so weird. If it is your Hawthorn, Collingwood, Geelong, and Gold Coast. 3 Vic sides, and then you got Gold Coast. That's Jake Fraser McGurk. They're so much quicker to the footy as well, Sarah. In the middle. At least it'll be a home advantage a bit. I know, it would be. So that's why, like, Hawthorn would be full of confidence. And historically, as I don't know when I said this, but I think I said this earlier in the stream, there's always a side that does go out in straight sets, and it's going to be, again, a side this year. Because last year... actually, was there a team last year? Yeah, it was GWS. Gunston again! He can go over the top. He will. And they're going to line up for another. And they're going to be up by 31 points if McDonald can kick this. GWS was 2024. 2023, I think it was... were there 2 teams? Yeah, yeah, there were 2 teams. It was Port Adelaide and Melbourne that fucked it up. Could it be 2 teams again this year? And McDonald. Slots, no point. 26. $2023. Our first double I can remember in a while. Hawthorn will get the free. Lux footy. Okay. 26 points. Nah. Weddle's been playing for most of the game. I don't think it was 2020. It wasn't 2022. It was 2021, but 2021 the Lions didn't play their first game at the Gabba. They played Melbourne at the Adelaide Oval. Then the week after, I think they did play, who was it? The Bulldogs in a classic at the Gabba. Adelaide free. I want to check the free kick count. Everyone reckons it's free kick Hawthorn. I'm not sure about that. Let's have a look. Come on, they've got to find something here. Keys, battle. I'm not sure where Rochelle's been. It's not really free kick Hawthorn on the stats. Worrell drops sitter. McDonald. That's actually a creative kick. Watson should just keep running. He will. He'll slot it. He'll slot this. Misses. Fuck, they're dangerous. I don't know. I'm not sure what Nix is currently trying to figure out at the moment. They're really cooked. Lux footy. Yeah, I don't know. He changed team for some reason. Because he lives in Adelaide. I think that's the reason. Not a great reason. Especially when you do it after the year that they win the flag. Like the year they win the flag's the year that he changes. Fucking hell, this is disappointing. Come on, Adelaide. Oh, good work, Weddle. He's a swing man. Yeah, I know. He changed. Yeah, he changed the year before. He changed 2023. That's end of 2023. That's what I meant. Unless he changed the year before that. I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't care. Shut up, Grookie. Fucking hell, mate. Why do you have to mention that? Yeah, he did go. Yeah, yeah. That's bad. You don't change. If you're gonna change teams, you don't do it again. I definitely agree with that. Oh my god. The only issue with Hawthorn winning is the fact that their fans are going to be insufferable. They're going to be so insufferable, it's not going to be funny. Adelaide are so sloppy. I just didn't think they'd shit the bed in consecutive finals at home. I thought they'd have one shitty game, but not like every game. Yeah, I know Hotkey. I didn't expect this either. Not many did. Everyone complaining about teams fans when there is much bigger problems in the world right now. Well, I guess so, but you can. That doesn't mean you can't not complain about that. I know what you're referring to, but I don't know. Would this game be the Oh, McDonald kicks it. They've doubled the Hawk. The Hawks have doubled the Crows score now. It's getting to a stage where it's almost unrecoverable. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay away from Haz. What day would this game be played? Would Geelong play Hawthorn on the Friday, or would they play them on the Saturday? I'm guessing Friday, because this is obviously, this is the Friday game, so I'm guessing it'll be played on Friday, and then the Saturday game will be on Saturday. Friday. It would be better, I do agree. I would agree with Geelong Hawthorn being a better game on a Friday. It's good that both finals are in Victoria, because I can't remember the last year where two prelim finals were in Victoria. Someone's going to put me, chuck something up on the in the chat in regards to that. Port and Sydney game last year was Friday because it was first, second. Yeah, and obviously the first team isn't going to play in the grand final this year. Or in the prelims. It looks like they're not even going to... Yeah, they're going to lose this game. So, second it is, and that'll be Geelong. Yeah, it was 1983, which I just think is quite unbelievable, to be honest. Like, you see sides going straight sets quite often now, but apparently it's never the top team. I thought for a second Brisbane were that team, but I didn't realise that they had two home finals, but they didn't go in straight sets. Well, they did in 2019, but they finished second. Because it's not often that two home finals in a row you lose them both in the final series. That also is rare. They've just got to... I don't know what they've got to do right now, the Crows, because I've said all this shit and they've never actually implemented on that. But maybe being a bit tougher at the footy would help, because I won't like that against the Pies. And now they're just going to have to... It's going to be another instance of bit too little too late. If this game does end up being a smashing, I guess I'm more glad I didn't end up going. Really silly from coming. Ward, who's been really good. Gunston, led, good stuff. Oh, come on. This is embarrassing. Fuck me. Teams have certainly figured them out, but they're not even like moving. They can't move the footy. They haven't been able to move the footy for the last 7 quarters that I've watched in the 2 finals. Like, the only 2 finals I've streamed so far have been Adelaide games, and how boring of that. Gold Coast are my tip for the flag. It'd be interesting to actually what I would tip the Crows for next year. If they, well, I don't think they're going to finish first again, to be honest, at all. But will they finish top 4 again? Or will they be a side everyone has to really fall? There we go. Rochelle. First touch in, I don't know how long, since round 17, but he set up a scoring chance. What's the worst neutral and state game you've been to? You'll probably find out this year, later this year, when I do a video ranking all the games I've attended. I was going to say Giants North, but I actually reckon that game was really solid, like the experience, because I did the banner in Canberra, but the game was shit, not very memorable, but it was a good experience. Fogarty kicked the goal. I mean, they definitely needed that. I mean, it's 27 points. It's still manageable. Can't say it's not manageable. They're the highest, I think they're the second, they're a top 3 in terms of highest scoring teams. Yeah, Rochelle, well done. Needs to get into the game. If they can get him more into the game, they're a chance. Come on now, they need more momentum to kick more and even it up. Yeah, I think they'd want to get the next goal within the next minute. If they get it within the next minute, then they've got like a bit of spirit in them. The fans, you know, they'll take over the crowd. It'll be 21 points. If they can do it like bang, 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 make it 15 points, that'll really like frighten the Hawks. Because they're not great at withstanding huge momentum swings. If Hawthorn win the premiership, will it... Yeah, well, I reckon it might because... Well, maybe not in terms of a fairy tale, because the Bulldogs flag was the first flag in like 50 years, and this isn't going to be the case for Hawthorn. But from where they were at, most teams tipped them not to even make finals 4 weeks before the end of the season. Like, for them to be probably in a prelim final at least, it's a big thing. The first time I remember, I asked other people watching, and I don't know if you know this, Hotkey, but has a team that finished 8th on the ladder ever made it into a grand final? My guess is no. That's fine, Goat. Gunston there. Gunston. Oh, that bounce could have been something. Wouldn't say time's running out yet, but it'll begin to run out if they can't, you know, hack at the scoreboard and get it reduced, the margin reduced. Fogarty. They've paid ball. Everyone's spamming the Hawthorn scoreline at half time. Why don't you guys spam the Hawthorn scoreline now? Given it's currently that date in America right now as we speak. Maybe not anymore. I think it probably is the 12th. Oh, under pressure. That's high, I think. Yeah. Yeah, your TV might be ahead of mine because I'm not even watching on the TV. I'm watching on the KO. Didn't even try there, O'Brien. Like, come on, mate. Fucking hell. It's certainly not perfect because they're going backwards. That's better. Neil Bullen. I was going to say, you want Neil Bullen with a footy, and he does that. Just turns the ball over badly. Oh, another turnover. Battle turns it over. Laird needs to be clean. Miller. Taylor goes backwards. Not Pedler, sorry. Peatling. Peatling gets it back. Oh, the Farrow has got to be clean. Fuck. I know I've backed in Hawthorn here, but I'm sort of supporting the Crows right now. I kind of want them to just do something. You shouldn't be then, unless it's because of the stream delay. Then maybe that's why. Dusty, or whatever the name is, Dustin Diesel. Free kick, Hawthorn. Gunston's been everywhere this quarter. I think he's kicked 2 this quarter, and he's been pretty much involved in all the scoring attack. I'm not sure. How many goals has he kicked now? He would have kicked at least 65. I reckon he's almost at 70. Imagine telling someone that Hawthorn... after Brisbane got Gunston, imagine saying in that season that that Gunston would kick a 70-goal... have a 70-goal season for Hawthorn at that stage. Because he's just unbelievable. He's kicked his 4th. I'm checking right now how many goals he's kicked. I'm going to have to look it up. Oh, well, there you go. 69. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. He's kicked 69. Hawks and Pies fans now going to... Yeah. Hawthorn particularly. Collingwood fans are always going to be cocky, but Hawthorn particularly. They're an arrogant and cocky fan base. So they've always have been. Probably always expecting success. Could be partly due to why, but still. Hotkey. Oh, yeah. 2015 North Melbourne. But they were never a threatening team that year, I didn't think. They beat Richmond somehow. Then I think they beat Sydney. And then they obviously lost to West Coast. But they didn't lose by much, but I don't know. They were never a team that I thought were going to go and win the flag. I think Hutchie said famously, or I think it was Hutchie, or someone, might have been someone else, said that they had no chance of winning the flag. That they're not, I don't know, they're not playing to win a flag or whatever it is. They're only playing to win 1 or 2 finals. Yeah, you're right. They were 3 goals up early, but I just didn't think they were going to win that game. No one really did. Tex, come on. He's kicked 0 goals too. He's been close. He's been there. He's been thereabouts. But he's had another shocker kick. He's been disappointing. Safe to say. Great tackle, Keys. Oh, now I reckon that's holding the ball, and it is. They've done extremely well to get a goal. Well, should be a goal out of this. Pedler goals. He kicked a couple last week as well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, it just feels like they're just hanging in there, but they're not really going to do anything apart from just hang in there. Is it more false hope? That was in 2016 when they were 9-0, says AL. What was 2016? No, 2016 year for North Melbourne. They started 9-0, but then they just fell off a cliff, and they only just made the 8. They finished 8th. In 2016, but they lost to Adelaide by like 70 points in the first final. 2015 was different. And then also they made the prelim final in 2014. Why did I get time out? It's probably because you mentioned a certain number for no reason. You say it's higher scoring for Adelaide, but 3 goals I shouldn't say is the highest scoring, but for the way they've been playing, I guess it is higher scoring. Dawson Ward. Ward wins it. Ward to Newcomb. Newcomb's kicked that. Definitely deliberate. And they're going to pay him more now, considering next year they're implementing the rule anyways, where that's still... What do you mean, what footy flicks? What do you mean by what? If you're referring to that deliberate call, that was obviously not going to not be called. Watson, good strong hands. So... yeah, fuck me. So it looks like the Crows... well, I should say the Hawks, really. The Hawks, it looks like they always going to find the answers. No. 29 points. Let's see. Cody James says Tex Walker has been quiet tonight. He's had a few chances and he's missed them all. Most 8th place in history crash out by semi-finals. Yeah, I think that North Melbourne might be the only side that has made it into a prelim final, let alone a granny. No one side has done that, and this will just pretty much confirm it if Butler kicks us. I reckon. I almost feel like the game's just sealed, because I know they were up by 42 points against the Giants, but GWS had moments in the game where they looked really threatening. And they were playing, they're playing at home, so are the Crows. But just here, it's like they've got to double the Hawthorn score in like just about a quarter. It's just shitty. It's just, yeah, it is a bit disappointing. Like, yeah, Geelong will definitely come into that game favourites. I'll certainly be going for the cat, like tipping the Cats, and almost depending on how the fan base react. Ahead of this week, I might almost not want the Hawks to win, because I don't think I could deal with Hawthorn in the grand final. Fucking arrogance that they would bloody bring to that game would really be frustrating. They are AFL legend, but they were too inconsistent, so I probably had something wrong with me when I did those finals predictions. I had GWS going out, not going out, so I had them going to the grand final. But I think that was a bit of a silly call. I had them playing the Cats, and obviously it's a bad call, but I just think, yeah, they're too inconsistent. Oh, look who's there again, Gunston. And Gunston, every time he marks it inside 50, he's probably one of the best leading targets in the whole of the game. He always seems to make the most of his chances. He'll kick his 70th here, he'll kick his 5th. Very good set shot. Misses. But it wasn't even a bad kick. It's not like it changed anything for Adelaide. I mean, they still need to kick 6 goals, and they haven't stopped the influence of Jack Gunston. Yeah, I will stream the Q Clash. I hope that stream performs a little bit better, because, yeah, I've said this a few times with the final streams. You think on paper that they would perform better because final series, but they actually sometimes do worse. I was also very optimistic they could make a prelim or granny. Who's this? AL? Thelthorpe! When the horse can't get it through that one end, the Crows can get it through the other end, and they just give them a little bit of a sniff. A grand final stream or no, I wouldn't stream the grand final. I think it'd be a bit miserable, to be honest with you. Even when I streamed it in 2022, it felt in a way kind of that way. It just felt like I could have been at the game, watching with mates, going to an event, you know, all this, but I chose to sit home by myself and stream it. I just feel like that's a bit miserable. Who am I tipping? I've backed in the experience of Brisbane, but I am not. It's just a tip, and the tips are going to mean nothing anymore because I'm not even chucking them into the website. I can't see Gold Coast smashing Brisbane. I can only see the Lions getting a big win. To be honest with you, I just can't see Gold Coast smashing any team in a final, especially not away from home at the Gabba. I know Lachie Neale is out, so I have gone Brisbane by 16, but if they can really get on top of the midfield, the Suns, and I think they can, then fuck, maybe they'll do what they did in the Q Clash earlier in the year. I'll certainly be wanting them to win. I know, again, there's a certain content creator that you might know about that is probably fucking pissed right now about this result and will be even more pissed if the Suns win tomorrow. Yeah, but that's just what... I know that the grand final streams perform well, but it's still miserable sitting by yourself watching the grand final when you could be going and enjoying it with mates, drinking piss, having a good day out. Especially when I'm dealing with all the annoying chatters. Like, I don't want to be dealing that on grand final day. And sometimes, all of the times, the views are just people clicking on it thinking it's the actual game. They're not really genuine. Stream the replay when drunk. I was too drunk when watching this Swans v Brisbane game to actually remember the last half. So I was really glad that game wasn't close. Weirdly enough, like, I was really glad it ended up being a blowout. At halftime, I sort of knew I was going to not make it through the end of the game. And I don't remember much about that night, to be honest. But all I can remember is I had a bad hangover the next morning. So I don't think I'll want to have a hangover the next morning if I have a video I want to get out on Sunday or something like that. So... 3/4 time, and Sarah's already calling it, which is fair. Yeah, just disappointing game. It's not much more you could really say. It's been an underwhelming final series for the Crows. They had a golden opportunity to go through to a grand final, or at least, do something, but they haven't even won a single game. They haven't looked close. Do you remember the North Melbourne Saints game when you kicked like 10 goals on us in the first quarter? 10. When did we kick 10 goals in the first quarter against North Melbourne? Maybe that was like 2009, 2010, but surely you don't remember that. I didn't know how old you were. I thought you were like a teenager. Maybe I'm wrong. 2010 sounds... Yeah, like 2010, I remember that game because Rewalt kicked 7. It was a Saturday night. I just remember it was like round 2, I think. Brisbane last year came back from a... Yeah, but... I don't know. It's just... Adelaide haven't shown anything in 7 quarters. I'd be shocked, is all I'll say. I'll be shocked. But we'll find out in 35 minutes time. We'll probably find out sooner, actually. We'll probably find out in the next 15 minutes if it's going to happen. Because if it's like this margin with 10 minutes to go, we're just saying it's going to be a chance just for the sake of saying it. Well, we know realistically it won't be. Geelong v Hawthorn. Yes. Yeah, last final between those two teams was a really good one. It was a kick after the siren. Only seen a couple of kick after the sirens in finals in recent memory. Well, I mean, we've seen more in like the 1990s, but only 2 in this era. Last year was the first grand final I could drink, so I was the same. I got pissed and had my first... Yeah, well, the first grand final that I could legally drink was 2021, but I was stuck at home, so I didn't really need to. I didn't really care. In 2022, I didn't, because I was streaming by myself, so I just didn't do much that day. I don't remember if there was anything that my mates planned that day. I hope there wasn't, because that would have been a big waste to not go to that. 2023 was the Collingwood-Brisbane game, and I did go to a mate's place to watch it. But I didn't really drink a lot. I had 5 drinks maybe, but I definitely didn't feel that bad. 2024, I went all out, yep. But I'm glad I didn't go all out 2023, because I actually remembered the game. Hawthorn played away in round 24. Yeah, so that would be like 3 away wins in a row. Well, not wins, but games. Which is probably the first time I can remember a team has done that. Like where they played a Vic team's played 3 games away from Victoria in a row. Maybe not the first. Straight sets Brisbane. Hopefully. Yeah, I do want the Suns to win. Let's be honest, Hawthorn v Geelong prelim would be better than Crows v Cats. Yeah, it'd be a better game. I don't know, because you can sort of trust Hawthorn now more in a finals game that they'll make it a good game. Hawthorn haven't really been blown out all year in many big games, have they? So I just trust it to happen. Crows v Cats all the way. What, you're saying you want that? Because it's not going to happen. Sharpie in the chat. Yeah. Are you at the game? I thought I saw a video of you posting... I swear I saw a video on Instagram where you posted an Adelaide goal. Oh, you are? Fuck, mate. I don't know what the vibes would have been like at the moment, but I can tell you they're probably not great if you're with Adelaide fans. Also, congratulations on your... was it your daughter? What was like the other day, wasn't it? Congrats on that. I believe it was last week or around that time. My friend will be buzzing Hawthorn going into a preliminary final. You never know. Like, you never know yet, but... I don't know. Hawthorn are playing well. Trust still thought for 6 in the last, including the game winner. Yeah, well, I mean, in the finals prediction video that I did the other day, I know Alana, when I got her on, I got her dad. Her dad said that Thilthorpe would kick 5 goals in the last quarter like bloody Jarman did. So, maybe not the grand final, but doing it in a freaking semi would be good. Oh, I had a little fella. Okay, sorry then, I got the wrong gender. My memory is shot, but yeah, nah. Again, congrats. You know, special time, welcoming a new, new child into the world. Crows would be cooked without Thilthorpe tonight. Yeah, they would. And that's why someone said beforehand when they said that they need Thilthorpe to step up. I thought Thilthorpe's been fine. I don't think he's been the issue at all. Perhaps Walker has been part of the issue. I think he's been shit. Nah, all good, Sharpie. Appreciate it. Good man. Good luck with the... Oh, I've got to reset the timer. Good luck with the last quarter. Fuck. I don't think Tex is retiring. Soliga. Do we think Adelaide's midfield's overrated? I actually think it is. Adelaide have an overrated midfield. By the way, Nino, I'm not mad at you or anything like that. Like, I'm not really mad at anyone unless they like did something personal, like they personally attacked me or my family. Then I wouldn't want to, you know, associate with them. But you know, I don't. Oh, Gunson's gonna go for 5. Gunson for 5. He's marked. He'll get it. He's gonna kick 5. Oh, you just have to put like 3 plays on this bloke. To be honest with you, like, I don't know what Matty Nix is thinking, not having. Like, Mark Keane's been bloody battered today. He's just go back to Ireland or whatever. I don't fucking know. Go back to Ireland. Mark Keane, you've just cost your team the game. They're going to have to play the top 16 twice. Yeah, they're going to get a tough fixture. So I feel like Adelaide might be a team that could drop. Well, I mean, they'll almost certainly drop because they're going to at least fall from first. But yeah, I mean, Adelaide are like the only team you can guarantee not to be rising next year because I can't. And I don't think they will, which is, you know, disappointing. Sorry, I just get the goal. I don't know. I'll figure out what I do after the stream because I want to go live after, but I don't know. I do not know. And I think that is Gunston's 70th. He has kicked 70. Gunson averaged 15 goals in the next 2 games. He kicks 100. The fact that he's not even that far away from Jezza Cameron's goal tally. He wasn't on the team at the start of the year. Is that actually true? Oh, it is. He missed the first 2 games of the season, Jack Gunson. He wasn't even in the fucking team. Imagine not picking a man that's going to kick 70 goals for you at the end of the year. Now, Weddle goes for home. Misses it all. Misses the lot. No, just gets it behind. Behind. Former Crows player. Yeah, it's good to know you had Subway for lunch. It's going to really change the way I see the rest of the week. I just wish the Saints could do something like this. That's a throw. That's ball. Lucky. I feel like Adelaide were very lucky there. Yeah, I know this is first v 8th. Like you wouldn't think that at all. Like it's big domination towards the 8th place side. Now the scoring shots as well, 26-14. So it's not like the Crows have just been inaccuracy's been the issue. It's been far from that. That should be ball. 37 points. It's not. You just don't come back from that. How would I get a... I just would love to know how I'd be able to get a ticket to that game. I'd have to just get lucky and get GA. Or not just GA, but like just a random seat. Like when would the... Our ladder position doesn't justify a skill level. Yeah, you guys haven't been able to do this in the home and away season, and that's why you haven't been able to finish that high. But in the finals, you've just made it click. Hotkey, I know what you're referring to. I probably don't know enough to make a call there, but I was probably going to lean more towards a lone wolf, given some of the footage I've seen. Here we go. Crows are coming here. They need to find a goal through Rochelle. Rochelle's got to go. Rochelle, the soccer skills. He's done it. He's back. Sharpie says I might be able to hook you up. What, Geelong Hawthorn? Fuck, if you could do something like that, I would... Mate, that'd be great. Oh. No, I mean, the Hawks have been good, but not that good. 55-86. Yeah, if you couldn't... I don't know how you'd be able to sort me out with something like that, but... I guess that's like the one positive of having a sizable channel, is you've got contacts. So if I... For example, if the Suns make it, I've got a ticket. If Brisbane make it, I don't know. Wasn't Grind Myers on stream once? No, I never had Grind Myers on my live stream. Oh, okay. So he wouldn't go to the game. There's like, because if he was a member who could get a ticket, I'd assume he might want to go. Travel down to Melbourne. But yeah, that would definitely be a game I'd want to go to. Geelong Hawthorn. It'd be huge. It'd be the biggest game of the year. Watson to just make him pay again. Misses. He's kicked another point. 2-4. That's why you always go to Hawthorn games. Is that how you got a ticket for this? Well, you're an Adelaide member, sort of. Adelaide fan member. Hawthorn won more home and away games in 2025 than in 2024. Yeah, it's because of the way the ladder was adjusted. Like, you know, you needed to have like at least 15 wins this year as opposed to last year. But it's not surprising because, you know, last year the Hawks started like 0-5. I've got freaking no idea. Oh, the StreamYard. Yeah, it wasn't actually Grind Myers, obviously. On a bloody StreamYard, I definitely don't think he'd join. I mean, I don't even remember it that much at all. I couldn't tell you which stream it was, but well, it wasn't him, mate. Anyways, we're talking about all this Hawthorn stuff. There's still a chance they could maybe not make it. Adelaide can kick a couple here. All it takes is a burst of like 3 goals, and if they do that, it's only 14 points. You know, 10 minutes to go. Oh, no. Nah, could be ball. Is it? Yep. Yeah, easy, Sharpie. Cheers for the message, and let me know. Like, if not, I'll probably find something else, or instead of a members code, I'll just Gunston almost still collects it. Nash almost should be a market. Will be. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll still probably find a ticket. Like, the only ever Victorian ticket that I've actually wanted to get that I missed out on for the last 3 or 4 years was Carlton Melbourne was the only game. And perhaps if it was me in 2 years' time now, I would have had a ticket. So I'm not that worried. You know, having a 10K followers on Instagram helps if you want to ask. Make Weddle ball. How is that not a free kick to Adelaide? How the fuck was that high? So and this is why someone like a Studi would be like, you know, this is a rigged game. Shitty call. Deserved that. He did deserve to miss. It's sort of like the footy gods came back to bite him in the ass. Hawthorn are just set up really well behind the footy as well. What was the crowd? They not going to tell us on the broadcast? Yeah, it's why I can't really associate with him in terms of content, because of the stuff he says. It's too obscene. Because I wouldn't think many people at all are actually... in a way, he sounds serious, but I just feel like you can't be serious with some of the stuff that he says. But who cares? I find it funny how every time there's a night game, he's like, "Oh, the AFL." They think he thinks the AFL are just not going to schedule night games because he's working the next day. Like, they're not going to accommodate him just because of that. Butler will probably ice the game. Put a bit of icing sugar. Put a cherry, sprinkles, bit of whipped cream on the cake. He's kicked his second. They have completely dismantled Adelaide in this game. It's been heavily disappointing. Is that Owen guy? Could possibly be that Owen guy. Yeah, I know. You're not going to rig a game every 2 weeks. I bet $67.41 at Adelaide, and they've disappointed an oddly specific amount. Adelaide Crows have got 20 minutes left. Their season, yes. Yeah, I don't know what I do as an Adelaide fan right now. I mean, just the way it is, I guess. It's because his dad goes for the Pies, I reckon. He has a bias towards certain teams. And then when a certain team, for example, like Geelong, who got robbed against Brisbane, he reckons, but he says they deserve it because they're a dog team. Well, it just doesn't really add up. Makes sense. That score is huge. I notice probably more people are going to start joining now because they know the game's over, so they're not going to care that much about watching on TV. They want to hear what I have to say. And all I'll say is that Crows have completely wasted a vital chance of, going to at least a preliminary final. Should have really gone into a grand final given they were finished first. You have work tomorrow from 7 to 11. What the fuck? You have work for 17.5 hours. 16.5 hours. Surely you mean 11:30 a.m. Definitely you would mean that, because now, yeah, okay. Because I just read your second message, but like, I don't even think it's legal to send someone to work for 7:30 to 11. And then he says he tipped the Giants, but because it's a really... I know. It doesn't make sense. You can't have your cake and eat it as well. Even though that saying probably doesn't even make sense for that. But I'm sure that the Hawks are currently having their cake and eating it as well, because they're putting icing on this cake. A lot of it. Well, wonder what Romy Has is going to post after this game. I wonder what he's going to post. Connor McDonald. It's becoming, if it hasn't already, it's become like embarrassing. I reckon this is an embarrassing performance. Now I've got some bloody guy from Sri Lanka joining the stream, it looks like. So John Newcomb, 26 disposals, 8 clearances. Can he top it off with a goal? And it should be another 8 votes at least in the Garriers. And he slotted it through. And the Hawks are going through to a prelim final against the Cats. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. Anonymous trolls on channels are cowards who... I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I've heard you say that a few times in your like videos when you have people... And it's like, it's right. It's not just on YouTube channels. It's on like Instagram comment section as well. You know, hiding behind a fake account, hurling racist abuse or whatever you want to hurl. I mean, I don't condone it any better if you know, were on your real account or saying it face to face, but at least put a face behind it. And act a bit tough. Do you think the Hawks could beat the Cats? Yeah, they could beat the Cats. I mean, what did you expect me to say? No, that they're a 0 chance of winning? I mean, look at the way they're playing. I think the Cats would be a bit scared. I think the Cats of any side wouldn't want to play Hawthorn. Personally, because Hawthorn play their home footy at the MCG. That was a weird decision. You played Payon and you didn't even wait for him to tackle him to just give it a ball up. This is sort of reminding me of that game they played a couple years ago. This is a similar result. Not that similar of a game, but the result margin-wise was similar. Just every time they have the footy, it seems like they're just under immense pressure. No, I did see that hotkey. Now, is it a guarantee they would have... They probably wouldn't have made a heap of a difference. I mean, yeah, he would have been handy, but I actually don't think they would have won a game with him still. Well, I still don't think they would have made much of a difference having Rankin in the team with how shit they've been. Well, I don't think there's really many players in the competition that would influence an 8-goal result if he was in the team or not. If you're a good team, one player shouldn't fuck everything up. You're right. You can't rely everything on one player. So we shouldn't rely everything on like Naz next year. Like, what if Naz has an ACL injury in round 2? What a disaster that would be for the Saints. That is the part of I guess a possible problem if that ends up being the case. Now here we go. Weddle. Look at the crowd behind him. Takes a couple of bounces. Should just go for home. He's missed it again. It doesn't matter though. Long-term contract. Yeah, long-term. No, I'm just saying that's the risk you pay if you pay $2 million for a short-term contract. And then, for example, he has an ACL injury. That's 1 year away. He's just wasted 1 year without playing. If the Hawks had a day, they would be favourites for the flag. I disagree. I still think the Cats would be favourites. I think they'd be third in the race now. They would be, even if Brisbane do go on to beat the Pirates, I'd have Hawthorn ahead of the Lions in the... Because, you know, the Lions don't have Neil and Weddle. Almost. Good tackle. They'll be high, though. This version of the Crows might have been even flogged by Freo. Man, I wouldn't... Oh, Weddle's going to... I'd almost go... and make the bold assumption, I guess, that if the Saints played the Crows right now in this sort of the way the Crows have been playing, then the Saints would have won. If the Saints version of the game against the Giants came out here, I'd almost say we'd win. Like, that's just how bad Adelaide have been. Fuck. I could almost make the argument that Richmond would beat Adelaide if they played the way they played against the Blues and the Suns. I'd almost say West... Okay, we're not going that far, but you know, most teams would beat this version of Adelaide. The Div 12 Rezzies might, you know, give Adelaide a fair shake. Another goal to Butler coming up. Almost. Adelaide will just go back to their 2024 version when they finish 15th. What, next year they'll finish 15th? I still think they'll... Saints suck at the Adelaide Oval versus the Crows. No way. Mate, if... I know it... If they're playing like this and we are playing our best brand of footy, then we'll beat the Crows with how they're playing here. I'm not saying that it's a guarantee that we would win if this Crows would... But I could see it happening. I wouldn't say no way at all, AL, mate. No, you won't, lad. Jamie, you're a fake account behind a screen. Wasted season. Adelaide so good until last month. Bad form. I mean, even in that last month, they only just beat North, you know, only just beat West Coast, but they still were winning. Rochelle celebrates. Now, they're going to meme that because he shouldn't be celebrating. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't really... I don't think it's the best look to celebrate when you're down by 40 odd points. Rayner will kick his 6th goal on the Granny Davey Cats to put us up. I feel like a lot of people are writing off the Lions. They think that because they've lost Lockie Neal that they're fucking completely gone. But they're not. Mate, you don't have to... Jezza, most people wouldn't think that would happen. It's not just your opinion. That would be 95% of the footy fan's opinion. I wouldn't go too far there, Soxy. Not disrespecting the AFLW, but... like, a lot of teams in, like, the... majority of Division 3 or 4 teams in, like, the VAFA could probably beat a women's team in the AFLW, especially a one of the lower ranked teams. Again, not to disrespect the AFLW, but that's just the way it is. Walker, he's really been... I don't know, it feels like he's past it after a game like this. My partner, she's hoping her Pies can do it. If not, she said to me she... Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if she's a Collingwood fan. Well, we've certainly done well in terms of our $400 overnight potential target. $4, brilliant. Yep, down to 5 teams. I'm kind of glad I tipped Hawthorn, but yeah, like 40 points. Worrell's had that many? Fuck, alright, fair enough. Fair dinkum. Even the pizza delivery guy. I know who you're talking about. Darson. I'm combining Darcy with Dawson. No non-Vic team has beat a Vic team so far. In the final series, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And in a lot of those games, you'd almost say that they're the underdogs. 3 of them they'd be. Doesn't bode well for the winner of the Brisbane v Gold Coast game then. Actually, when was the last time that 2 Victorian teams played off against each other in a final at the MCG in a prelim? Geelong v Richmond in 2019. I've never been to a all Victorian prelim final before. Well, I have, but like not in the last 15 years. Collingwood v Gold Coast would be a weird fight. Yeah, it would be, but I think everyone would want Gold Coast to win. And he just comes in randomly with a big... Fair enough, Andy. I mean, you can see why. If you're a Victorian, as a Victorian, you'd rather the Victorian teams in the finals. So you can, good for Melbourne. But I get that. It is a bit disrespectful, I guess. But they're going to be right. I mean, there will be all Victorian teams just about. No, but to be honest with you, I really didn't give that much of a shit about this game. I cared a lot more for the Q Clash when we saw the game heading into the semi-finals. Who are you going for the rest of the final? Gold Coast, probably. I'm not sure if I'd want Hawthorn, but can I deal with their arrogance and their fans and all that crap? I know my mate would want to go, so if I could snag 2 tickets next week, then I'd go with him. I'd say, hey, I've got 2 tickets, but we'll see. Thilthorpe drops it. They'll get a goal through Saligo because it's like, it doesn't matter now. It really doesn't matter. You're going to try and go to the grand final? Every year I try to go, but it's not easy. It really isn't easy. I mean, I've tried actively to go for the last 3 years and I haven't been able to get a ticket. I was blindly optimistic in 2022. I didn't know actually how hard it was to get a ticket until I tried and didn't get one. Then 2020, one year I almost got a ticket, but then I almost got scammed. Yeah, it's the shitty thing is as well, there really isn't much content to make from this final as well. Like watching on TV, what really is there content-wise to do? Like, you could do the final siren, I guess, but it's not... I wouldn't even bother posting it. It's not really that entertaining. Like, it's because it's not a close game, and I don't support any of these teams. Obviously, if I supported either Adelaide or Hawthorn, man, I'd be all over the content. Foxy Man just says the Cats. Oh, someone's just asked who will win Cats v Hawks. Yeah, probably Cats. Oh, there's Will Dowes on the bench. He obviously wished he was out there, but there you go. Hawthorn through to a grand final, I wish. Actually, no, I don't wish. I don't know. I actually don't know if I'd want him to do it, but yeah, prelim final against the Cats. Good luck getting a ticket. I just wish the game was more competitive. Haz is muted for the next week. Oh yeah, we love Haz, but fuck, he's just gonna be insufferable. Oh, so I think I just saw Jack Gardner in the crowd. Jack Gardner isn't as bad, but Haz is the most sorry, but his ego is gonna go through the roof, and it's... Oh, fucking hell. Did Adelaide seriously have to end up on that score? course they did. Mark Keane was pretty shit, wasn't he? Who was the worst player on ground for the Crows? Would it be him? Would it be... who else? I mean, I think Tex would be in the conversation, to be honest. Don't fall for what the chat is saying. What do you mean fall? I'm not really... There's nothing to fall for. I'm not falling for the... How would I be falling for the 67? It's not like it's literally the scoreboard for the Crows. Do you know it'd be sort of funny? A Hawthorn v Gold Coast grand final. Do you know who said would make a grand final? Hawthorn Collingwood. Sammy said that in his predictions. Sam Mitchell is a goated coach. No, he's probably one of the best coaches in the AFL. Just gonna find something so I can send. Right, so I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow now. I might do a stream after this though. I feel like a new fresh stream could be the way to go, where I just do a bit of a just chatting, because I'm not doing anything tonight. Who is your grand final? I'm going to just say Geelong Collingwood, because I just think that will probably almost be the best case scenario, because that'll guarantee a really good game. It is a bit boring, but... Late night chat stream for a bit. Yeah, late night chat stream. You'd have a better... I think they're almost better than the actual footy streams, to be honest. It's weird. It's weird because they shouldn't be. They really shouldn't be on paper, but they always end up being the better ones for just streams. Because I guess no one's worried about the game. They can talk about whatever. If that makes sense. Oh shit, that was friggin' loud. I just want to see St Kilda do something like this. Like, I'm sick of seeing all the other teams just get all this success and shit. When was the last time Hawthorn and Cats met in the final? 2016, I think. 2016, I think. You feel bad? Oh, well, shouldn't feel bad now. There'll be success coming through. Looks like it's Brodie. They said Brodie Smith playing his last game. I don't know. I actually don't know about Adelaide. If they very well could fall out the 8 next year, because it won't be the most competitive 8, I don't reckon. But I reckon it'll be similar teams to last year. I think the only 3 teams that will have a chance of rising next year will be St Kilda, Bulldogs and Sydney, in terms of teams that didn't play finals this year. The best coach is Chris Scott. I'd say he's been the best coach for a while. Oh, I don't really want to check Hazard's Instagram account, but you know what? Fair enough. Let's just see what he has to say. He'll post something very soon. The first team in a decade to make the prelim. Okay, from 8th place. Right. No post yet. No post yet. I don't know. I could do a post, but I don't really know what I would do. And I'd honestly probably rather just watch the, just do a late night stream for a bit. Alright, I'm going to probably wrap it up there soon now. All things Geelong. If Saints, Swans and Dogs make their way in, who are the 3 to make their way out? Alright, well, I'd probably make the call and say the Crows. I don't know if it's a bold call. Like, maybe we're a bit too quick to jump off the Crows after their last 2. Let's just say, if they all 3 make it, let's just throw in Adelaide. Who else? I don't think Hawthorn. Not Geelong. Not Brisbane. I don't think Gold Coast either. But then, yeah, that's a hard question. That is a hard one because all 8, you can make a very good case for them to make finals again. I could make the case for the Pies, you know, slowing down. So let's say Adelaide and Collingwood, even though they could win the flag this year. We'll go a team that finished from 5th to 8th. Who's the most likely to drop out? Maybe GWS? I don't know. Could be the Suns. Could be anyone. Who the fuck knows? He's posted has. I wonder if he said anything. Did he go up with anyone? Oh, fair. Honestly, fair. Thought it was going to be like, all... The best Hawthorn player right now, I mean... I would probably say at the moment, Jai Newcomb in terms of the form. But yeah, like, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, I've got to figure out as well tomorrow what I'm doing about Sunday. Otherwise, I can't do this stupid video. It's just annoying. Should I do a late night stream in a bit? 5-10 minutes, just settle down. Post something up in 15-20. Yeah, I might. Alright, well, I'll wrap it up now then. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might do a stream early in the day as well. We'll see. We'll see how I feel, to be honest. I haven't really checked out the latest videos done, but I posted today as well. So feel free to check that out. It's probably not done the best. No, it definitely hasn't. Damn, not great, but check it out. Feel free. And yeah, I don't know if anyone, still watching. Thank you for watching. Might be live a bit later. No, they haven't, unfortunately, Luke. And as a content creator, you find that a bit of a worrying sign. But I don't know. No, I don't know what to do. Not much you can do, unfortunately, unless I quit. Then I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, cheers for watching. We'll see you maybe soon.